focus on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain.
Hogs make the extra pass. Thomas is open in the corner, and Malik just knocked down his second three-pointer. Well, we wondered if they'd try to get Thomas going tonight. He's got 10 in the first half. Arkansas's up 21-12.
Yeah,
Richmond on the other end. Thomas is open, and another three from Malik Thomas. This one out of the left corner. He's 4 of 5 from three, 16 points. The Hogs have opened it up. It's 30-12, and it's a 14-0 run over the last 3.5 minutes. Fowler makes both free throws for James Madison. It's 103-74, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Brown's going to dribble it out. This one's in the books. The Razorbacks win for the 10th time this season. John Calipari meets in midcourt with former assistant Preston Spradlin. The Razorbacks win it going away, 103-74.
His practices since he came back, he was back to being aggressive and taking plays. And I told him, I'm going to let you make plays. You just can't go crazy 25 times. But there could be a couple times a half, and I want you to play. And then I've just been on him about his shooting. He's trying to beg the ball in. You can't just shoot it. If it goes, it goes. But I'm from Pittsburgh, and I told him, I know when you went home what you were hearing, because I'm from Pittsburgh. And for you to come back with the attitude he had, smiling, Coach, I hope you had a great Christmas, and then practice the way he did, I said, you watch, you're going to break through. And the team loved it for him. I sat down with he and Darius, and I said, Darius, get him going. Let you do some things to get him going. And they're completing each other. Those two together on the court are pretty darn good.
You complete me.
I like that scene.
Welcome into the zone. Who doesn't? All right. Hogs roll James Madison last night, 103-74. And Malik Thomas, the story last night, he got his career high in the first half, and then he scored 10 more points on top of that, ended with 28. Arkansas shot the, as Coach Shulman likes to say at UCA, shot the blood out of it, DJ.
The blood
They shot the blood out of it. I never heard anybody say that.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I have to ask him. I just take it as a saying. I don't know.
Shot the blood out of it.
Shot the blood out of it. Anyway, 54% from three, 15 of 28. They were 55% from the floor, and Thomas was 8 of 16 and 6 of 10. He also made 6 out of 7 free throws, and Arkansas an okay 20 of 31 at the free throw line. But anyway, 28 for him, 17 for Acuff, who also shot it well, 3 out of 6 from outside. DJ Wagner had his best three-point shooting night of the year.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 from 3. He was 0 for 3 from 2. 14 for him and 11 for Malik Ewan, who continues to play well. 9 rebounds for him also as Arkansas dominated on the glass and in just about every facet of the game, as you would expect. And they also got 53 points off their bench. So pretty good thing. Arkansas next up. It'll be a little harder, turns out. Tennessee, Saturday in Fayetteville.
Just a smidge?
Absolutely. Let's dive into this. This is a nice dovetail off of yesterday's conversation about free tax money for guys getting cash from schools around the state in the collectives. So it's a little bothersome to me. I know DJ talked about it on his podcast. I don't think it's fair. I mean, I'm fine with making some concessions to make these folks happy and make Arkansas a welcoming place for them to come and play sports and go to school, mostly play sports, especially at the University of Arkansas. Maybe at some other schools it's about going to school too. And I'm fine even to some degree bending over backwards. But we are starting to bend over forwards, DJ, and we're really taking it. You know what I mean? And at what point do we go, that's enough already? The crazies are running the asylum, and I don't know when a clear-headed adult's going to stand up and go, we're not doing this crap anymore. I swear to God, I'm serious. Like, I'm at the point now where I'd almost rather have them say, you know what? We're going to pay a reasonable amount of money. We're not jumping through these hoops. We're not playing this game. We're not doing this nonsense. We're going to get our brains beat in every year. You would be the underdog that the whole nation would root for.
Yeah. It'd be awesome.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
I thought a little bit more about it, obviously, yesterday and then today as well. And at the very end of our show yesterday, and Wes kind of made the comment saying, like, oh, I'm like a kid who wants that can't play with the toy, and I don't want to play with my, he was kind of making the say, just because you don't get it, you shouldn't pout because someone else does. But I think in this situation, that's not a very good example, in my opinion, just because when it gets to the level of one of the biggest things that impacts all people in this country, I would say most people, it's finances. It's a real big deal. And when it comes to taxes, I think some states are more attractive than other states when it comes to some tax breaks or benefits, especially when you get on a platform and say, hey, this is what we're going to do for everybody. And so I think it's just understandable why you, myself, and a lot of other people are looking at this like, why are we prioritizing trying to help the football team get better in that way? I think we've already done it in almost every other way possible, but a point where they're exempt from responsibilities and obligations that everyone here in this state has to do when it comes to finances, I think it's just a bad look, bad message for the kids. It's setting a level of expectations that are going to just smack them in the face whenever they start making money and they have to start paying these things.
Yeah.
This does not, in my opinion, benefit the kids. And if it's about the kids, I think this just is a poor way to look at it.
I mean, what's next? You're going to say, hey, Coach, we're going to pay you $12 million a year, but you don't have to pay taxes on that money either for the state because we really value your contributions. Hell, if we're going to do that, let's say Ryan Silverfield, no taxes for you.
Yeah.
Hey, John Calipari doing a hell of a job. We're so fortunate to have you. You don't have to pay taxes on your money. We really appreciate you. Clint Conque, you used to be a good coach. Now you're a retired old guy. No taxes for you. Thanks for your contributions while you were here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Imagine like if ESPN calls you, right? And said, Justin, we like what you got going on. We want you on ESPN radio now. We want you to move on over. And it comes down to a couple dollars here or there, and you got to make the decision, do what's best for you. You know what? Justin, no tax for you.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen.
No, I don't think so.
But I don't think this is so much – old man, get off my lawn take. I really don't think it is.
Yeah.
It's a
There's no common sense being utilized here.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me. Where's the common sense?
Yeah.
There's no common sense with any of this right now. And I need somebody to stand up and at least have the guts to go, this isn't working. We cannot do this. This is not sustainable. Not related to taxes, but other things. John Calipari's doing it. He's shouting from the mountaintop. He's saying nobody's listening. I'm listening, and I'm going to keep sharing his message because you know what he is? He's a commonsensical guy who's trying to make things better. You can complain all you want. I don't like it. What's your solution? I don't know. John Calipari's got some ideas. Let's hear from him. And you shouldn't complain about the problem if you don't have a fix. He's got a fix.
This is an easy roll. We can do this, NCAA. Don't tell me about lawsuits. If you join a program at midseason, you cannot play that season. If you're in school and have to get yourself eligible, that's okay. You can play the second term without playing the first. What? So now let me ask you this. What does that do for the kids in the program that you're bringing kids in at midseason when it was their opportunity? I mean, I just don't get any of this. And again, Tommy, Mark Few, myself, we got my son, their sons are in this. I just want to help it before I'm out for my kid. I'm very selfish. But it's for that. But this stuff here, I just gave you what we could do. I'm going to give you one other. The collectives on our campuses, whether you're doing it through your media people, whatever, cannot be involved in recruiting in any way or transfers. But if a kid's on your campus for a year, give them what you want to stay. So we'll get more kids staying. How about this? It'll be great for them academically. They'll probably make more money, but they'll be academic. We're not going to have kids leaving after transferring 4 times. What's the percentage of kids that make the NBA? Unless you play for me. What would be the percentage? Like it's like 1% or less? That means 99% of the college players that are getting money, it's fugazi. Fugazi. Because they're getting 400, 500, 800, $1 million, And they're not pros. So now they have to go get a job after 4 stops. No college degree. No loyalty from the state or the program or anybody. You were a mercenary. Okay. Now you got to go get a job. I don't care what a kid makes. It doesn't. But I do care what we're doing to young people. If all these kids can make $4 million, I don't care. But what we're doing by letting them have transfer at will. Transfer once. Coach leaves. You can go twice without penalty. But other than that, you got to sit out. Because now you get 3 years at one school, you're going to get a college degree. You can't be 30. You got 5 years. Clock is ticking. If you go pro, I don't care what country you're from. You leave your name in. You cannot play college basketball. If you transfer mid-season, can't play. You got to sit out. How about we just do that stuff? We can do it without having Congress and the Senate getting 60 votes. We can do that. Let them sue us on that stuff.
Let me tell you about the John Calipari word list. I've heard 2 words from him. One was an old clip. This was a recent clip. This was last night. He's used 2 words in those clips that I love. Number 1 is extortion. Yes. We are being extorted by these young men for money. Want to give me 60 grand, coach? I can't do it. These guys will. Hey, coach, you want to give me $1 million? Nope, I can only give you 800,000. These guys will. Mercenary. I just heard mercenary. I love it.
Yeah.
They are guns for hire.
They are.
There are no scruples. There is no commitment. There is no loyalty is a good word. There's no relationships being built.
Mercenaries.
Despite the coach's best efforts. They are what they are. And it's, I think, to the average fan and to most people who are logical thinkers, it's a disgusting thing. And I can't support that.
He said a word, I don't even know what it meant, but it sounded right. A fugazi.
Yep. It's fake.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yep.
It fit.
It's all fake. It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't real life for you. You're not going to be a millionaire next year. Make your millions while you can, but understand next year you're going to be playing in Turkey making $160,000. Now they're going to put you up for the night, and they're going to give you a car, but you're not going to be making $1 million anymore, bud. You're not a $1 million player. And that's part of your problem, DJ. Let's bring it back around to where you're at. We're paying these guys $800,000 to play defensive end who should be getting $350.
Maybe.
$350.
Maybe $350.
Anyway.
We're going to pay a quarterback potentially $2 million who ain't worth it.
Right.
QOD recap yesterday.
Yes, please.
Do you agree with Arkansas student athletes being exempt from state income taxes on NIL earnings? 87% of voters said no on that.
Are you listening, Capitol? Are you listening, senators? Are you listening, representatives? Governor Sanders, did you hear that? People don't like this crap. They're taxpayers. They're paying your salary. They want the kids to pay their share, too. Carry on.
Our QOD today is, what will Arkansas basketball's record be in conference play?
Ooh.
As we gear up for conference play.
18?
18 games.
18-0.
So the options.
Oh, yeah? 18-0.
Should we start with 9-9? Do you think it gets worse than that?
No.
I'm going to say 9 or worse.
Nobody's going to pick that, at least I would
yeah,
think.
10-8,
I think
11-7.
Arkansas is in the upper
12-6.
quarter, third, or half of the SEC.
Quarter.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So
Top 4.
Yeah, you got to be 9-9. If they go under 9-9, hey, listen, I hope they start 0-5 and get to the Sweet 16. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter how they get there, as long as they get there.
It ain't how you start; it's how you finish, right?
Yeah.
Ask the Rams. I mean, they made it interesting last night, at least after getting thumped early, but they could not pull it off. Kudos to the Atlanta Falcons.
Turns out how you start is also important.
That is true. If you get off to a really good start, it works out great, usually. Bijan Robinson also is...
He's him?
He's him.
Yeah.
That's a bad dude.
Falcons record for...
It's a bad dude on a bad team.
What did he have?
200-ish?
It was 195 rushing yards, but he set the Falcons record from...
scrimmage?
Yards from scrimmage, yeah.
Nice.
Freaky.
He's a
freaky.
dude.
He's a stud. He's not that big of a dude.
You sure about that?
He's not as big as I thought he was. Like
tall.
He's like 6 foot.
I just thought like he'd be a little more like he just looks like a lean. He looks to me like a guy that could be running the 100 meters in the Olympics.
He may be 6 foot, like 220.
I think he looks jacked.
I mean, he
Hold
probably.
on, let me look him up real quick.
I don't know. When I saw him on the video last night, I was like, I figured his arms would be bigger. I don't know what I was expecting.
It's like, what a cute little guy.
I mean, he's in a lot better shape than I am. Obviously, he's not as bulky as I thought he'd be.
You judging him?
No. He's great. Obviously, I wouldn't change a thing about him. But anyway, 10:22, gonna hit a break. We're gonna get to Coach Conque a little early. Year in review continues. Susan Erwin Prowse gonna join us. That's it. It's all year in review. Outside of that, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. If you want to weigh in on this, Feel free. What is our QOD? Did you say that?
I just said it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Conference play record.
Oh, that's right. We just talked about that. I thought we were just having a debate. Okay, yes. Thank you. QOD.
I think we did this at the beginning of the year, but we've seen some games now. So
yeah, I think you have a much better feel for it. All right, 10:22. We're back in a sec. Stick around.
listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is Sports Center.
Arkansas men's basketball takes care of James Madison last night by a final score of 103-74 as they close out the non-conference portion of their schedule. The Hogs were able to get Malik Thomas going. He had 28 points in 27 minutes off the bench. He was 8 for 16 from the floor, 6 of 10 from beyond the arc, and 6 of 7 from the line. Arkansas overall shot 55% from the floor, 54 from 3, and they were 20 of 31 from the free throw strike. The Hogs finished their non-conference schedule at 10-3 overall. They open up conference play on Saturday against number 19 Tennessee. You can catch the game at 2 p.m. right here on 103.7 The Buzz, and the Arkansas basketball post-game show brought to you by Saracen live from walk-ons following the game. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Make Jim's Razorback Pizza your game day headquarters. Known for their amazing thin crust and Detroit-style deep dish pizzas, but don't pass up on their wings that were voted the best by AY Magazine. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, visit Jim's Razorback Pizza at Highway 10 just past Taylor Loop and the second location at the Morgan Maumelle exit. Jim's Razorback Pizza, proudly serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years.
Ready for action? Your Little Rock Trojans are turning up the heat. Be there when the Trojans take the floor at the Jack Stevens Center. On January 1st, as the women take on Tennessee Tech at 3 and the men at 5 p.m. Every play, every shot. It's the hottest game in town. Get tickets today. Single game tickets and multi-game ticket packs are available at lrtrojans.com. Don't miss out on the action. Get your tickets now at lrtrojans.com.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Founded by the dynamic music duo Cliff and Susan Prowse, Big Red Dog Productions, your gateway to music excellence, offering music production, artist development, with a proven track record of award-winning events. From recording the songs you've written to learning how to book and play crowd-engaging shows, their Entertainers Academy can ignite your music career. Visit BigRedDogProductions.com. Your path to a full-time music career awaits.
We got the big deals at the Big Lock. The Big Lock Benton.
It's the wrap-up the year sales event at the Big Lock. Chris Crane, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Benton. Get our best deals of the year on Ram 1500 pickup starting at just $34,900 or up to $14,000 off new Ram 2500 pickup trucks. Don't miss the wrap-up the year sales event at the Big Lock. Chris Crane, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Benton or ChrisCraneCars.com.
The Big Lock Benton.
For me, the sun rises and sets with
The Zone.
Yeah.
We know how you feel. Don't worry. You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
All right, welcome back in. Before we get all started up, I want to tell you about the Wood Grill Buffet. You're looking for a spot to get some good food, a lot of food, and for a really good price, the Wood Grill Buffet is the place to be. Off the Congo Road exit in Benton. Over 200 items on that menu. And like I always said, growing up, sometimes it gets tough. Finances, it is what it is, especially for people who still have to pay taxes. You want to get out there and try to find the best deal that you can get. And you're going to get that at the Wood Grill Buffet. And they do not sacrifice on quality at all. Some really good food, great options for everybody. So you got a large family and a lot of picky eaters, this will be your one-stop shop. And beyond that, they even got better customer service and great ownership as well. They're open Thursday through Sunday. And like I said, prices that you Trust you, they're going to beat anything you can find out there when it comes to buffet-style food. And don't let me get me started on that dessert bar. They got something for everybody. Go stop by in Benton off that Congo Road exit and see my friends at the Wood Grill Buffet.
All right, here we go. It is 10:27. Coach Conque is here. I appreciate him coming a little early today so then he could sit here and listen to us complain about stuff instead of, rolling in late. That's cool.
Thanks,
whatever.
man.
Yeah, man, jeez.
It's time for the Natural State Football Report with Clint Conque. Taking a closer look at football across the great state of Arkansas with the winningest coach in UCA history. The Natural State Football Report is brought to you by Farm Brothers Flying Service. For the past decade, they've been providing crop dusting services to the farmers of southeast Arkansas, and they can help you too. Now, let's toss around the pigskin in the zone with Coach.
We're also going to give you a little what's on tap here off the top of the show after we get done with Coach before we get into the review of the year. Coach, welcome. Thanks for coming in a little early.
Thanks for letting me come in early.
So you could hear me complain.
That's good. It's all good stuff.
What's your take on this stuff?
Yeah, there's no leadership. First of all, there needs to be some sort of leadership out of the NCAA. There's no guardrails on this. As far as the tax question that's come up, I'm in agreement with you guys and 87% of your listeners that have voted on this. I don't think that. I mean, what are we doing? I understand it's an extra carrot to maybe persuade a young man that we really want to come to the state and play football, but just sets a bad precedent. And as you said, DJ, just what do we teach? And what Coach Calipari said, what are we teaching these young men for later in life?
I mean, just where do we draw the line?
Where
too,
do you
Coach?
draw the line?
I mean, it's like, hey, listen, you know what? I need a quarterback. Take my house, take my car, take my firstborn daughter, and whatever.
There's going to be some arguments that, what does the state do to recruit corporations? And these kids probably look at themselves, they're probably LLCs, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do to recruit companies to come to the state? We give them tax breaks,
right?
But to your point, it does affect more than just one person.
How many millions of dollars are student athletes pouring into the economy? I'm guessing diddly squat
Not
by
a lot.
comparison.
Not a lot.
That's why we do this.
But some will make that argument.
How many jobs were created by the starting quarterback for the University of Arkansas last year? I'm guessing not many.
Yeah.
Almost none, except for maybe a guy that works in the NIL office. So that's not helping the economy to me.
But there's got to be some leadership, some czar, some commissioner, something coming out of the NCAA outside of rules enforcements that they're not very good at anyway, to handle this situation with the transfer portal, the NIL, these collectives, and put some guardrails on this. And we've been talking about this for, 3 or 4 years now?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how many new layers they come up with, though, of stupidity. I'm like, well, it's already dumb. Let's just make it dumber. Oh, let's bring in professional athletes to play college basketball in the middle of the damn season.
How did that happen?
What are we doing?
What is it, Scott Drew?
Yeah.
Wow. At Baylor? I mean,
I can't
how
really
does
knock
that
him
happen?
for finding the loophole.
In Scott Drew's defense, he could say very easily, we were killing people here a couple years ago. This is no big deal.
Oh, my goodness. I wasn't going to go there. But, yeah, I mean, yes, like, Belichick, they said, knew the rule books. And you remember he was taking penalties on punt to bleed the clock, and they had to come back and change the rules. He was one of those guys that knew everything about the rule book. I'm wondering if some of these staffs don't have that one guy, that nerd, sitting over there looking for loopholes.
Oh, in it.
Yeah.
In it. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Coach, if we do this, we can get this, or if we do this, we can also do that, and give us a leg up on the competition.
And I'll say we are well aware that there are other states that the NIL players that play there don't pay the taxes. Texas, Florida, but it's the entire state.
Right.
It's not just the athletes.
If they change the whole state code, that's fine. I have no issue with
changes
that.
everything.
Yeah. You know what? I have money that I would like to use for other things than giving to the state, too. But I don't mind paying my fair share. But when I see some snot-nosed brat making $2 million to play quarterback and skip class,
and then he's 50%,
pisses me off.
and then he's 50% completion.
Yeah, and
that
then
makes you even more mad.
Well, and then he's going to go somewhere else next year and take their money. It's whatever. The problem with college football and college athletics in general is that even though these things have all their flaws, I mean, it's almost like drugs. It's like, I know I shouldn't, but I just can't help myself. We're addicted to it. It's got a hold on us, Coach. So let's talk about these games because we're still excited about them tomorrow, and the playoff continues.
You talk about people who have solutions. The billionaire who's been funding Texas Tech, he went on ESPN and gave an interview, and he said, I want to help fix college football. It's a mess right now. And, I'm thinking, okay, this guy just gave $30+ million to Texas Tech so their players can and it's looking like it's working.
Yeah.
And his argument was they need more money. His was we need to pour money into it, but he says where the money is coming from is the big thing. And he just, got into like contract deals or TV deals, and he wanted to form it more like the way the NFL does it, the NBA does it, instead where the conferences have the TV deals as far as the SEC and the Big Ten.
Right.
And he says those ones, that allows them to, I guess, have more leverage and be able to get more money than these other conferences that just can't keep up. Then he says that's why people like me have to step up and give Texas Tech a shot to compete at a high level.
Yeah, the Big 12 is not on par.
Yeah, because of these TV deals.
And that's how the small markets in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars and New Orleans Saints, the small markets can compete with the Los Angeles and New Yorks because it's a across-the-board deal for television rights.
They also have a salary cap, which
And
college
they have-
sports
so,
doesn't.
to your point and to this gentleman's point, we're going to have to go to an NFL model where you have a commissioner and then you have across the board where it's an even playing field.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
100%.
And, they don't have a draft, but they have free agency in college, and you can still recruit, which is sort of like the draft. And that's how good teams stay good, but it's also how bad teams can get good in a year or two through the draft, through free agency. And right now it's just all out of whack. How does Iowa State compete with USC or Florida? I mean, they can't. But if you can make the rules fair across the board, like the NFL, it helps the small market groups.
Sidebar to that, I don't know if you saw this story. I tweeted it out this morning. I was a retweet, but I didn't write it. The numbers are unreal. 30 days ago, Iowa State played at Oklahoma State. Since then, Oklahoma State has lost 43 players to the portal, and Iowa State's lost 42.
I think Iowa State, did I read it? It's
17 players.
16, 17 players left.
Isn't that crazy?
Is it that bad?
It's a good thing they're not playing a bowl game.
I can't think, like when I was there, I couldn't think of maybe a couple people a year who maybe wanted to transfer. 40+ a year?
Yeah. Well, when there's a coaching change, things it certainly opens the floodgates, but that's pretty extreme.
That's still a lot.
Anyway, let's talk about the games.
Yeah.
We're going to play these games.
Yeah.
Okay? The games are being played. Start tomorrow.
We got tomorrow. You've got Ohio State and Miami.
Yep.
And what is that? The
blowout bowl.
The Cotton Bowl. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
The
Goodyear Blowout Cotton Bowl.
This should be the least competitive game on paper, or it is the least competitive game on paper. We'll see how it plays out. What do you think? You give Miami a shot? Well, last year we saw the teams that played the first round had an advantage.
Yeah.
Admittedly, a couple teams got buys that didn't deserve them, but there is an advantage maybe to playing a game, right?
Yeah, I do. And I said that last week. I think Miami does have a little bit of advantage as far as momentum. They've had that, constant game planning, constant practice. They've played a game in there. Ohio State's been sitting around for 3.5 weeks. But I think if you go position by position, even with Miami's defensive line, position by position, Ohio State clearly has the best players across the board. I think Ohio State wins by 3 touchdowns.
You'd be more shocked. You'd be more shocked if Miami beats Ohio State than if Ole Miss beats Georgia.
No.
Okay.
No. Yes, I would be.
Okay.
Yes, I would be because I do.
I didn't follow that. What?
Yes, I do.
What's more shocking?
Yeah.
Yeah, more shocking would be Miami beating Ohio State.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I think Ohio's we'll get to Ole Miss, but I think they're playing with a chip on their shoulder right now.
State?
I loved what I heard. No, Ole Miss. I loved what I heard from them after that game the other day. Doesn't mean much. They can still get thumped. But I think I think we all agree Georgia's a little suspect too. So
I like Ole Miss to be competitive in that game. And again, they're rivals. They play each other. Second time around, it's hard to beat a good team twice. I still think Georgia probably wins in the end. But man, I tell you what.
When I say Georgia's suspect, I mean I suspect they're going to beat the hell out of a lot of teams that they played.
Is that what you meant?
No. They're really good. I told you I like Georgia to win the whole thing before the.
I like Ohio State big tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in these games, this is when coaching really shows up because Kirby Smart. He's going to have those dudes on a different level. But I guess we'll see about this new Pete
Golding. Yeah.
That's what he
Here's the
gets.
thing. Well, he was there all year.
Yeah.
And the defense knows they're going to have to be that much better now. And he's leading the way. And I love his attitude. I mean, he'd be a guy I think a lot of guys would like to play for. All right, I'll tell you the most debated one I've heard around here, and it's because we live in the South and because nobody can accept the fact that Indiana's good all of a sudden. And same thing with Texas Tech to some degree. Everybody's like, oh, I think Alabama gets them. Alabama gets them. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to it. But I'm like, when are you going to give Indiana its flowers?
Yeah, Indiana's really good. They've done a great job the last couple of years. I will say this, though, Alabama's getting healthier. They find a way to hang around, and then they did last week against they got a couple of breaks against Oklahoma. Again, they played 8-9 days ago. Indiana's been sitting around a little bit.
They also played in the championship game, too.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be a competitive game. The physicality of Alabama, particularly on defense, I'm interested to see how that whole, how Indiana handles that.
That's the one thing about Indiana that I've noticed. They are freaking physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I'm in that same boat.
I mean, they went toe-to-toe with Ohio State for sure, obviously.
I'm at the point now where I have been what you said. It'll come for Indiana. It just won't. They keep on finding a way.
Yeah.
And not just finding a way, but playing really good football. Like I'm to the point now where I'm like, I can't do that anymore,
And this is post-Saban era, so you wouldn't say this during the post-Saban era, but kind of where they've been the last couple of years. Alabama's playing with house money right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's a freedom with that.
That's true.
There's a freedom with that. How tight is number 1 seed Indiana going to be?
Yeah.
And it's at a neutral site.
Hey, they've already been smoked in a playoff when they had a good year, so it's no big deal for them. They've been there, done that. All right, so let's talk about the most debated team because a lot of us have doubted or are doubting Texas Tech. Oregon, again, has a game under their belt. I think we still love Oregon. The line has moved back and forth. It's down to 2.
Ooh.
At 2, I love Oregon. I love them.
Yeah.
On a neutral site. I like them in Lubbock. I love them on the road in a neutral site.
I think as physical as that defense is, if Oregon can protect up front and just play even with them on the defensive line, I think the athletes at Oregon are going to expose the linebackers at Texas Tech. They're downhill, neck roll, tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're not great space players.
Okay.
Yep. They make a ton of tackles, and they're around the ball all the time. But I'd like to see some option routes coming out of the backfield with those running backs, and I think that's where they're going to expose is in between the hashes. They're going to try to speed sweeps and those kind of things, but I think they're going to try to isolate those linebackers in coverage.
This would be a huge win for Texas Tech if they can pull it off.
It would be big, and I would be surprised. And it would make me then change my –
You're going to make them Indiana too?
Yeah, I put them right – they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Now, if this game was in Lubbock –
yeah, I don't even know.
I would
then,
like
Coach,
Texas Tech.
I said, you go back and look at their schedule, and even though, yes, they covered the spread almost on all their games, there's not one game in there where it's like they haven't been battle tested. I just haven't seen it. Their biggest battle test would have been BYU, and they blew them out both times.
Yeah, twice.
I don't know what that says about BYU.
BYU's pretty good.
Are they?
I think so.
I think they are.
Yeah. So I guess we'll find out because I really like Dan Lanning as well. I think he's one of the better coaches, and he's going to be the other one where there's not going to be a slump, and he has his team ready to play. So I think this will be by far Texas Tech's hardest opponent they played all year. Not even close.
If
in
I'm
my
going
opinion.
strictly off who I think is the most psycho coach, I'm going with Georgia, Indiana, Oregon, and Ohio State. That's what I'm going with.
You're going chalk pretty much.
Kirby Smart. And you're
except for Oregon.
You're putting
Oregon's favorite.
Oregon's favorite.
Yeah, I like Oregon. I like Indiana. I like Georgia.
You're going chalk.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if Ole Miss covers, but yes, I am going all favorites.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah,
and I like them all to cover. I love Ohio State. I'm with you. I love Texas Tech to lose and not cover.
Yep.
I like Indiana by more than a touchdown. That may be crazy. It's at 7. Cool. That may go back to 6.5 before it's all said and done. Wouldn't surprise me.
What's the Ole Miss line now?
It's a 6. I like Georgia by touchdown. I'd have to go with Georgia by touchdown, even though.
To me, those are 3 very intriguing games. After you get past Ohio State, Miami, those games on New Year's Day are going to be super intriguing.
My second most comfortable pick is Alabama. I mean, not Alabama. Sorry, is Oregon over Texas Tech. My favorite pick is I'm with you, Ohio State.
Yeah.
I think they thump them.
It's just going to be interesting to see if Texas Tech can hold up to the athleticism.
Although I will tell you
Oregon
this,
brings.
the one thing about Miami, not to keep clouding the water, their defensive line is
they're
so
That
fast.
changes a
physical.
lot too. And they
That Bain kid?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a stud.
Right about man.
And there's something too about college kids in this level. They play different. They're all pumped up, excited. I mean, you're going to see a different level of athlete come out from those Miami boys. And there's something about, I don't know what it is in the water in Miami, that I think they're tapping into that nostalgia of the old school you and bringing that out. That could potentially change the way, at least
because Michael Irvin's writhing on the ground
he's
on the sideline,
you know he's
or for
in
some
there.
other reason.
His raspy voice
How
talking
big a
everybody
distraction
up.
is that guy?
I don't know. It's entertaining.
He's so funny.
He's crazy.
He is crazy.
Any bowl games that intrigue you?
Vanderbilt, Iowa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard Josh Neighbors crapping on that game. I'm like,
why?
That may be the most intriguing non-playoff game there
Yeah.
is.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Now, you got both quarterbacks playing in the game today with Tennessee and Illinois.
Yep.
That could be a good one.
Yeah,
Could be.
Brett Bielema tries his hand again at SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are all the players from Vandy playing?
Yes.
Anyone sitting?
Except
every single one?
Tight end's not playing.
tight end.
But Pavi is playing.
Soft. And I really thought every single one of those guys were going to play.
Listen, Mackey Award winner.
Why did
Would
he
you go
sit
play
out?
in a second-rate bowl game? if-
Everyone else is. I really like Clark Lee. I think I love Clark Lee.
Hey,
I do too.
know?
But if everybody else was doing heroin, would you do that too?
No.
Hey, can I
You're like, the long box.
Hey, I'm asking
Oh,
for.
is
hey,
it free?
Hey,
What?
asking for a friend. Were you a semifinalist for the Mackey or a finalist?
He won it.
I won the thing, Coach.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you
There
kidding
it
me?
is. was
Who asked? What of your friends asked that?
For a friend.
It's one of your dumb friends that know he won the Mackey Award. It's gathering dust on his mantle at home. He's got old underwear hanging off of it.
Well,
does
not
not-
underwear.
It
It's
does
just
not get the
something.
proper respect that it deserves at
In
the
this
house.
day and age, you
Yeah.
would have opted out, DJ.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
If it was a Sugar Bowl,
If you
no.
were
Your
projected
agent,
first
your
or second.
agent would have got
Because you got to think,
to
we
opt out.
were back then. The Sugar Bowl was you play in the Sugar Bowl.
What game is that? What are they playing today? The Duke's Mayo Bowl or something?
ReliaQuest Bowl?
No, that's the
Music City
Vanderbilt.
Bowl today.
Is it Music City? Okay.
Yeah. For Tennessee, Illinois.
I want Arkansas to go back to the Music City Bowl, man.
That'd be fun.
It was
Nashville.
so great.
Is that Nashville?
Who did they play
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
They played Minnesota. It did not go well. Arkansas scored. Matt Jones ran it like right down their throats first drive. I was like, they are going to murder these dudes. And then Minnesota just hammered them. Their run game was
You know
great.
who's playing in the Music City Monday?
Who's playing the Music City Monday, Coach?
Montana State and
That's right.
Illinois
State.
State.
That's exactly right. I forgot about that championship game in the FCS. They moved it to Nashville while they're redoing the stadium over in Frisco.
Got you.
Yeah.
because
Redoing the stadium.
World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I drove by it the other day when I was over at SMU.
They've
doing the World
redone
Cup in
all of
Frisco?
downtown, the streets.
Or at Jerry World.
They're
No,
doing it
it's
at multiple
Frisco.
locations, I think.
Yeah, but in
Yeah, a lot of
Frisco,
places.
that's where they've played the national FCS
Yeah, okay.
national
I feel like
championship.
the Star's not big enough for the World Cup games.
That's why they're not playing it there.
Toyota Stadium.
Oh, in Frisco? They got okay.
It seats 20,000.
They got it like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
They got a lot over there.
It's no doubt. You know, Jerry is like, he could, I guess they said he flies his helicopter to work every day. My buddy told me.
That's cool.
He does it? Or
Well, he rides. He's cocky enough to try to fly it himself for sure.
maybe the last day he tries.
But he doesn't live too far from the Star. He's right by that, all that. So.
If you were rich enough to have a helicopter, would you be able to fly it? You think that'd be essential?
I would
Just in
absolutely
case?
learn how, yes.
Okay.
100%.
You never know.
I know how to fly one. I just can't take off and land it. I can get it from A to B if we're already in the air.
Really?
Yeah, it's not hard.
Okay.
You could do it.
I've
right.
flown a plane from A to B.
Okay.
I mean,
Not the landing part.
not the landing part or
That's
the
the-
takeoff part.
Those are the important parts.
Yeah.
The
I
flying
think we
part's
should learn
easy.
that just in case.
Yeah.
At least learn how to turn it on.
Yeah, I think you would want to know how to fly your own helicopter.
Yeah.
I would also just take a car
Fair enough.
if I was Jerry.
Okay.
But, with Dallas traffic, that's probably pretty efficient for him.
So efficient.
You know what? If I was Jerry, honestly, I'd be like, well, I'm working from home today, boys.
What do you say?
I mean, what you can do?
Yeah.
I mean, I build the offices like a block from your house. Why you
Yeah.
make the Dallas offices like the Cowboys offices
I
somewhere?
think I would have somebody drive me to work if I lived that close.
Well, you would, but I mean, he's probably he's like, I'll just helicopter in. Anyway. It's 10:46. We got to hit a break. We'll be back in a second.
Yep.
We're going to get back to our year in review. You want to stick around?
Yeah, for a few
We're going to go
minutes.
back and hang out and do our year in review stuff, but I want you can kick it with us.
What's on tap on the other side, too?
Darn right we're going to do What's on Tap. Thanks, Christian. You got to keep me on task, baby.
Yeah, speaking of staying up to date on things, we just talked about the college football playoffs. I don't know if y'all knew, big weekend in the NFL as well. Big games, a lot on the line, playoff spots on the line.
Playoffs.
You can take a part of the action. All you have to do is download the Oaklawn Sports Betting app and be a part of the game within the game. People sign up for the first time, over $1,000 in bonus bets. Like we said, conference is starting, basketball play, playoffs when it comes to college football. You also got other bowl games going on, NFL, Pittsburgh and Baltimore playing for a winner-takes-all playoff spot. A lot of action going on. You can do player props, team props. You can even do live in-game betting. That's right. You can take a look at the momentum of the game, and after a kickoff, decide if that team is going to score, punt, or turn over the ball. All these things go on with Oaklawn Sports Betting app. Super easy to download, even easier to get money in, out. So once again, if you are interested in playing the game within the game, go download that is the Oaklawn Sports Betting app.
Holiday savings just landed at Guatney Chevrolet, and these deals are big. Get up to 22% off in-stock 2025 Silverado 1500s. Huge savings on the truck everyone wants. Buy a new Equinox and get a $250 Christmas gift card, a perfect holiday bonus while supplies last. And on all pre-owned vehicles, get 1 full year of free maintenance, plus available sales tax paid for even more savings. Don't wait. Drive home your holiday deal today at Guatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. With approved credit. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yeah, I know I'm celebrating early. It's my not-so-subtle way to remind you that December 31st is the last day to get 50% off the joining fee at either the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. So what have you overindulged over the holidays? Once you take a tour and discover the various ways to lose weight and stay in shape, you're going to say, sign me up, and they'll say, great, you get 50% off. Make it happen soon at the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. Happy New You!
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sam Eklund in Star City or Nick Jones in Hot Springs for a free personal protection review.
Mickey Hennard for Hennard Foothills Equipment. Family owned and selling and servicing Kubota equipment for over 30 years. Achieving Kubota's elite status for our service department. Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy. Your hometown Kubota dealer, no matter where you live.
It's your Razor Hog update each day on Out of Bounds, brought to you by Flight by Yingling. Crisp, refreshing, and just 95 calories. Pick some up for your next tailgate or watch party. Flight by Yingling, brewed for fans who never settle. Yingling.com.
Welcome back in the zone. If you like the sound of our voices, you should see our faces. Check our live stream out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Now, back to the show.
All right. I'm operating on about 4 hours sleep in the last 3 days, so if I'm a little bleary-eyed, I apologize. But I can say without question what an honor it is to be here, what a privilege it is to be able to coach this football team, the University of Michigan. Just a place that just reeks of tradition. Academically, as good as anybody in the country, resource-wise. So many things here at University of Michigan that are just absolutely top-notch. One of the top universities in the world, and so it's an honor to be able to be in this position. Like I said, 21 years at Utah. Stepped down a couple weeks ago. Wasn't sure if I was finished or not. I still had a lot left in the tank, but I knew that there was about, you can count on one hand the amount of schools that if they called, I would listen and I would be receptive to what they had to say. Michigan was one of those schools. Definitely a top 5 job in the country, without a doubt. And so when the ball started rolling and the more I learned about Michigan, the more excited I got. And I'm just elated to be here.
As a new head coach at Michigan, Kyle Whittingham, who I've never really heard speak before, and he did not sound like I thought he would. I don't know why. I don't know what I was expecting. But anyway, I wonder what kind of financial ramifications there were by walking away from Utah versus having Michigan come in and try to buy you out or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't know what was going to happen there. I do have to share one other story here, DJ, but we'll give you the floor for a moment, and then we'll get to it. But really funny clip from Booger McFarland, who was calling a bowl game this last week and told a great story of one of his great bowl experiences. It was his first ever, I believe. He was doing the Pop-Tarts Bowl, but anyway.
Yeah, it's as we were in break, somebody sent me a message, say, what did you say about that one spot where we can get some good food? I'll just remind you one more time, the Wood Grill Buffet over there in Benton, Congo Road exit, open Thursday through the weekend, all right? So Thursday through the weekend. I asked them, why y'all do that? Well, they said, DJ, you see all this food we got over here? Yeah, it's nothing that they just warm up. Yeah, they make it fresh every single day, so big load. So that's the way they don't sacrifice on the quality of the product. And you're going to save a lot of money. Best prices you're going to find with the amount of food that you can get. I also want to add this, too. They got private rooms that you can rent out. And they got 2 up front, really good size. They got 1 in the back that can fit the whole town, okay? So if you're looking for options to have end-of-the-year gatherings, award banquets, all that good stuff, even into the new year, they can take care of you there as well. And once again, the catering is set up all for you, great customer service. And they got TVs and monitors if you need to implement those as well. So once again, that's going to be the Wood Grill Buffet off the Congo Road exit in Benton.
All right, back to Booger. He got a really nice per diem in his first bowl game, he says, when he was at LSU. He was calling this game, the Pop-Tarts Bowl, the other day, and they were asking him about it. And very unique memory for sure for him.
Well, your favorite memory playing in a bowl game?
Yeah, my first experience in the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, first time getting per diem, $987. Went to one nice establishment, and I gave it all away. They have some good wings, though.
Lemon pepper wings.
Lemon pepper
right?
wings.
Yeah, that's
yes. Me and Lou Williams have something in common.
Yes, Lou's a big fan of lemon pepper wings. We know that. Of course, the former NBA basketball player.
Magic City's got it like that.
Just imagine these kids that got $800,000 to spare.
No doubt. How much are they dropping in the Magic City? For those who don't know, Lou Williams got in a little bit of heat during COVID, I guess.
Yeah.
It was during the bubble.
He was in the bubble.
But, yeah, because of COVID. But, yeah, he was there. He went for a funeral maybe, but he still made his way over to Magic City and spent a few bucks. That's a strip club for those who don't know in the Atlanta area.
Gentleman's club.
I've never whatever.
Apparently they have very good wings, though.
I think if you asked certain people in certain lines of work, they would not call them gentlemen that go there. But, hey, no judgment in the zone. You do what makes you happy.
What's on tap real quick?
Yes, please. Let's do that, Christian. My apologies. Thanks for keeping me on task. That is why you are the best. And I will get to it in a second. Here we go.
What's on tap? Highlighting the biggest sporting events each day is brought to you by Flyway Brewing, with locations in Argenta, Memphis, and Fayetteville. For more info, go to flywaybrewing.com. Fresh beer starts there.
Would you
Follow
please
the migration.
Sorry, I hate when people talk over the opens. Please reorder that open because we need to add Little Rock now open.
Yes.
And we'll be there Friday. Cannot wait.
That'll be fun.
Come on over and have a soda with us, Coach, on Friday.
Okay.
Beers are on me. It's Friday. Let's get the weekend started.
New year. Yeah.
That's right.
College football, there's 3 bowl games today. It gets started at 1 o'clock, Louisiana Tech and Coastal Carolina on ESPN in the Independence Bowl. Tennessee and Illinois will play at 4:30 in the Music City Bowl on ESPN as well. And then 16th-ranked USC and TCU will face off in the Alamo Bowl at 8 o'clock, also on ESPN. Other than that, there's Arkansas State playing Arkansas Tech at 7. on ESPN Plus if you're interested in such things. Men's basketball.
Arkansas State is playing Arkansas Tech?
Yes.
Okay.
Arkansas State will play James Madison on Saturday, who Arkansas played last night.
It's a conference game.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's about it. There's some other ranked teams in action, but none of note.
Did you guys see Lincoln Riley calling out Notre Dame?
Oh, yeah.
So apparently their series is not going to continue. That disappoints me. I look forward to that one every year.
Anytime, anywhere, any place.
That's where the Bush push came from.
Yeah.
That game, remember?
Yeah. And he said if they're not going to play him, and he said, of course, if they held true to that mantra, they'd have a 2-year contract.
Right.
And they don't.
Yeah, and he said that the next day they had already signed a contract with another school. He said that's got to be the quickest turnaround ever. Yeah. So he called them out on it, and I'm disappointed in Notre Dame. But, we've seen them duck contracts before. Meanwhile, they're trying to figure out how they can schedule Arkansas 12 times next year. What's up?
Push.
What's up, Navy Mike?
Hey, what's up, Justin? Great game last night. Monday Night Football.
Was.
I love, how the Dirty Birds are doing the dirty work for my black cat. Because as long as they win out, which they're going to, they're playing your Aints next. We don't even actually have to beat Tampa Bay to win, to be division champions, which we will. But it's nice to have that in your back pocket where, even if you lose, you still win. But we are 3-point dogs. We're going to their place. I wouldn't have it any other way. All 8 of our wins have come as underdogs anyway. So let's keep it going. Let's win that division title. Let's get in the playoffs, man.
You know what?
And once you're in the tournament, anything can happen.
Not really, but it's fun to get in anyway. And I wish your team the best of luck. I'll be rooting for you guys this weekend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Right,
and that's all I got, and y'all take care, man.
Thanks. Happy New Year, Mike. Yeah, Happy New Year, Coach. Appreciate you.
Happy New Year. I appreciate Farm Brothers Flying Service.
You better believe it.
Lance Gasaway, my friends.
Red-White Report coming up, a little more on the Hog game, and we'll get back to year in review.
I'm Steve Edwards Jr. with Edwards Food Giant and Edwards Cash Saver. Christmas season is upon us, and with that comes all the typical hustle and bustle of the holidays. This Christmas, as you hang your stockings and sip the hot chocolate, take a moment to celebrate the true reason for the season. Love, hope, and joy brought to us on that first Christmas night. Share kindness, offer forgiveness, and embrace the love that came to us that holy night. From the entire team at Edwards, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app. That's Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone. Each week, Justin and DJ will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
The last bastion of quality programming.
Why would you listen to any other radio station than 103.7 The Buzz? KABZ, Little Rock.
A local law firm is providing a safe way to get home from New Year's Eve parties. Rainwater, Holt & Sexton is offering a $50 Uber voucher so you can avoid drinking and driving. This is for people in Little Rock between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. on New Year's Eve. You can learn more about how to get a voucher on our website, krk.com. And it's the first day of the job for Mayflower's new fire chief. William Biswell II was hired following a nationwide search. Biswell has more than 2 decades worth of experience working in fire and emergency medical services out in Oklahoma. And tomorrow is the last day a local restaurant is accepting food donations. The Root Cafe partnered with the Arkansas Food Bank earlier this month for their Food for Friends drive. They're asking for non-perishable donations like canned goods, breakfast items, meal entrees, and juice or water. All of it will go towards feeding families in need. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors. Like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights, at home or at work. We'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code OCEAN to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code OCEAN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code OCEAN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The Kubota L Series is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance meshed attachments. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $3,500. Now through December 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or online at rivervalleytractor.com. For over 30 years, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has been Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters and the only stop for all your truck parts and accessories. If it goes on a truck, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has got it. And that includes upgrading your truck with Vortex spray liners. Tough, durable, proudly made in the USA. Their spray liners can protect your truck for years to come. Call Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse at 501-568-0040 to schedule your spray. Or stop by 65th and University.
Legendary NFL referee Walt Coleman on Morning Mayhem this football season is brought to you by Sigma Supply Packaging Products, now a part of Brady Plus. If you're not using Sigma Supply for your packaging and shipping, you got low-grade product, man. Online at sigmasupply.com.
Are you nearly maxed out on your credit cards? It doesn't matter if you're using your credit cards for fun or to survive. At the end of the month, your statements come in, and you can either pay them or you can't. If you can't, late fees and interest rates get tacked on, and now you're struggling just to make the minimum payment due. Do you feel trapped? Am I talking to you? Good, because I personally researched some companies that can help you. They may be able to reduce your credit card balances by 50% and stop the late fees. If you qualify, please call our special debt hotline number right now for a complimentary free 5-minute consultation. Deal with your credit card problem now before it gets much worse and put more money back in your pocket. Trust me, I've been there too. Call right now.
800-948-1659. 800-948-1659. 800-948-1659. That's 800-948-1659.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Southland Casino Hotel presents a Harlem Gatsby New Year's Eve. Velvet and Vice meets Flappers, Feathers, Fortune, and live entertainment all night long. Wednesday, December 31st from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 25 winners will share $16,000 free play or cruise into 2026 in a BMW X3. Then January 1st through 3rd, the $1 Million New Year Roar. 75 hourly winners share $75,000 free play. And at 10 p.m., 15 winners will be selected to receive free play for a year. Only at Southland.
Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help, quitting call 800-522-4700.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Tuesday on Out of Bounds, we will discuss Arkansas, Houston, and the break that they're about to take before SEC play begins. Matt Zimmerman will join us at 2:10. We'll get his thoughts on Arkansas basketball. Plus, we'll get some college football picks from Brian Edwards. He's from VegasInsider.com. And we'll talk about the Monday night football game. See if Phillip Rivers can get it done as a 44-year-old quarterback. All that and a whole lot more coming up Tuesday on Out of Bounds.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
flipping lights. He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be with, and rappers hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
What we do better than anybody is sprint up the court and lane touch, which is why you get threes. Now, if you're just standing there on the perimeter, just shooting threes, you know what you never get a chance to shoot? Free throws. You're not getting any free throws. We end up, again, in a normal game, we're getting 30-some free throws, which means we're lane touching. Yeah, I like that we can shoot threes, but if you think my team's going to shoot 38, 45, 50, you know, we're going to play basketball. And that means you're going to get to the line, you're going to shoot a high percentage, you're going to have low turnovers. I mean, that's how we play basketball. Hopefully defend better than we've been defending.
That is John Calipari, if you didn't recognize the voice, talking about Arkansas's three-point shooting. The Hogs had their best three-point shooting night of the season last night, and Malik Thomas was particularly good. He set his career high in the first half with 18. He ended up with 28 in the game. Shot the
blood out of it.
The blood out of it, DJ. Shot the blood out of it. We're going to make that part of the vernacular.
Yeah. You know, I was on my way back on the road, and I was listening to the game on 103.7 The Buzz. I never listened to a game. Whoop, whoop. I kind of like maybe listening to it more than watching it.
Sometimes it's great, and it is a good way to pass the time in the car. I love listening to play-by-play in the car.
So when you call UCA,
yeah,
what you have? Who does like the color, and who does you do the play-by-play?
I usually don't have a color guy during basketball.
You do it all?
Mm-hmm.
That's so much.
You should hear me talk to myself. It's amazing.
How do you know everyone's names?
He goes into an alter ego.
I do.
What it is?
It's like, yeah, Justin, that was a good play.
Oh, Justin, brilliant insight.
Brilliant call.
How do you do it? What, you have to prep so much for that.
There's so much going on with the game. You don't have a lot of time for a insertion from a color guy that much anyway, as much as you do in football.
I'm just talking about the play-by-play part.
What do you mean?
Do you know, like you say the names for everybody who touches the ball?
No, I just say number 7, number 5.
No, you don't.
Yes, of course I call them by name.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I have their list of the names in front of me, too.
Still a lot.
No.
I'm going to start listening.
Thanks.
See, yeah.
So when the other team is passing it around, you're saying every name too?
Yes.
Okay. Just a question.
What are we doing?
Do you not realize how impressive that is?
It's not impressive.
What?
You know who's impressive?
It's like 24 names.
Matt Dinnerman is the only impressive person I know.
That's
horse racing is another animal, no pun intended. That is the most impressive thing in the world to me.
Really?
And it's like, know these 12 horses for this race, call them all accurately, and as soon as it's over, you're going to do it again. And you're going to do it 10 times a day for the whole season. It's incredible. Hockey would be incredibly hard.
Hockey's hard.
Hockey'd be hard.
Why is hockey?
So fast.
Yeah.
They all look the same. They all look.
What?
They're all like 6 foot, 220-pound white guys. I mean, they all look the same. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, fair.
Anyway.
With horse racing, do you have to say every horse's name, though, or is it just the horses that are, in the midst?
They normally do.
He does.
Oh, you say every name?
He knows them all.
Well, I know you know them all, but
It's
once
amazing.
it gets started.
Bro, listen to a race. You need to come to Oaklawn and listen to Dinnerman call it. It's insane. It's insane. They're all good. They're all amazing that do that. I would not even pretend to attempt.
I still don't feel like you're giving yourself enough credit.
Thanks.
Yep.
I am. Last night, 54% from Arkansas from the three-point line, and from the floor, they were 55%. So excellent night shooting the ball. It was fun to watch guys make shots. Akov made some great shots. Watching Thomas do a couple heat checks, and he made a couple of them, missed a couple, but like Coach said, kind of turn them loose a little bit. Anyway, last thing, here's Coach Cal on last year's team versus this year's team. That was an interesting comparison. We'll see.
The reason I'm being the way I am, last year, how did I have to be when we were 0-5? We're okay. I can't really get on anybody because they're so fragile. We're gonna go. And now I got one of the teams that I'm used to coaching. Let's go. I'm not backing up. Look, it doesn't mean we walk in Saturday and win. We got Tennessee. They are really good, really rough, good guard play. They're big. They got good score. They're good. All I'm saying is, if we're right, we don't need to worry about outcome. We don't need to worry about expectations. Just play. And if it's not good enough, we'll move on to the next game.
Okay. Bam.
Who's a better press conference guy?
He's the best.
Yeah, I mean, you put him up there with like a Mike Leach. Mike Leach was fun.
He's so entertaining, and he's always got something to say. There are other guys that are really good, but he's great.
He's awesome.
The other thing is, there's always a new NIL story here with Arkansas. It seems like this. We're so obsessed with it now. And I get it. You want to do a good job with this. It's a big deal. And fans get mad when you don't have money to spend. Oh, my God, you don't have money.
And with the revenue sharing, it changes things.
Yeah, and then you got people going, oh, my God, you're complaining about people not paying their taxes. Yes, I am, and I'm going to continue to do that. There's a new agreement with Arkansas and the Link U. It's a NIL deal. It provides immediate opportunities for local businesses, brands, and donors to engage Arkansas athletics to partner with athletes in a variety of ways. Good. That's great. More opportunities for them to not pay taxes. Actually, they do have to pay tax on this stuff.
So is that like what the Edge was that they discontinued?
I can't keep up. There's a new relationship announced, it seems like every other week. Anyway. All right, we're going to get into our year in review here momentarily, but let me squeeze Harley in first, and I'll check the D3 Auto Sales text line. Harley, welcome and Happy New Year.
Hey, same to you. I hope y'all all had a wonderful, fantastic Christmas.
It's over.
And y'all have a terrific Happy New Year. And on that, got a question for you, Justin. Where is the NCAA headquartered out of?
Indianapolis, I think.
Why do you ask?
Well, I was wondering, it seems like everybody up in that northeastern quarter just love to throw things, give everybody participation trophies, and it kind of seems like that's what the NCAA is. One can do it, they all can have it, and the heck with it. But I agree with you, Justin. If we pay taxes, they need to pay taxes. I'm gonna get off here and listen to the rest of the show. You have a good day.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, Harley.
I don't consider Indianapolis the Northeast, but I hear you.
Midwest.
Well, for some, there's a good portion of Arkansans.
Or Mideast.
It's the Midwest for sure.
Midwest. Yeah.
There's a good portion of Arkansans, and you know who you are. Most of you who are listening to the show. If you live north of the Mason-Dixon line, you are a Yankee. I don't care if you live in Northern California, you're a Yankee.
Right.
If you live in New York, you're a Yankee. If you live in Minnesota, you're a Yankee. If you live in Iowa or Indianapolis, you're a Yankee. People in Wyoming are not Yankees, guys.
No.
They're Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, I'm aware. I am uneducated in some areas. Where is the Mason-Dixon line?
Northern
Above
Arkansas.
Virginia.
Oh, well, I guess Missouri's the breaking point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Above Virginia, below Maryland.
People around here also do not like to claim Virginia in some cases. Justin Moore, I'm looking at you as a southern state. They also don't want to claim Missouri. To me, Missouri is the great melting pot. I consider Missouri the most
It's a Midwest.
southern, northern conglomerate state.
Is that
Name
where it
me
all
another
blends?
one. I think so. Southern Missouri feels more southern. Northern Missouri feels more northern. Yankee. Like Kansas City feels like a Midwestern town. It is.
A lot of people consider Arkansas to be Midwest, but it's not.
That's dumb.
It's
This is very much a southern town. Or southern state.
Southern state.
Yes. All right, D3 Auto Sales text line, then we'll get to the review.
Historically, Maryland was a southern state.
I consider Maryland a southern state.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where they are in the Mason-Dixon.
I think they're slightly above it.
Okay. Watching the App State game in their bowl game, not only Dow Loggins is the coach, they have a lot of ex-Razorbacks playing on their team. Do they?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say.
Can you name me one?
Yeah. Dylan has.
Oh, Dylan has.
Yeah, he's there. Give me some more.
They didn't want to take him to Ole Miss in a combo meal?
A running back. What's our running back that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rashad Dubinion.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ, this is from Ethan.
Oh, Lord.
He's on fire.
Wait. Let's hear it.
You know what? He's our texter of the year.
Yeah.
DJ's going to start listening to you do UCA games, huh? When's he going to start listening to the show? Great point. You've done a much better job lately. I'll give you credit.
That's pretty good.
Less chess, less mess. Impressive because you got President Davis beat at play-by-play, Justin. LOL. I got President Davis beat at play-by-play? I don't know about that, JJ. He's pretty
Who's
good.
President Davis?
He's President Houston Davis at UCA. I don't know what that has to do with anything. But I'd like to hear him. I bet it'd be good. He's a big sports fan, big basketball guy. Maryland, or a good portion of it, is south of the Mason-Dixon line. Well, good to know. Thank you. All right.
Do you remember your first game doing play-by-play?
Yes, it was terrible.
I think it's odd to consider Baltimore a southern city. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that feels like an eastern seaboard city. That's a little different feel, I guess. My first concert was in 1987 at Barton Coliseum. Thanks very much, Jeff. It was AC/DC. Every time I heard them, it would bring back that memory until DJ came along. Now I think of him. Thanks a lot. There ain't no doubt about it. I think Indiana goes undefeated. I think Indiana does Alabama the same way they did Illinois. My guy, Kobe. DK. Per Ben Portnoy, have you seen the agreement with the Link U that the UA made? Yes, I just read it. What about it? I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for in these agreements anymore. This guy says they have a receiver with a weird last name from Arkansas, too, that's at App State.
Weird last name.
Weird.
I don't know. I'll look at the roster.
Yeah, that's going to drive me nuts.
Have RJ on the show and rag him about it and then try to explain it, LOL. I don't know if RJ voted for it or not. RJ, did you vote to give
I'll ask him later.
Tax passes on these kids? When I was growing up, I was taught that KCMO, Kansas City, was a northern city, and people there even have northern accents. In fact, I used to have a northern accent, but it's disappeared. I don't consider Midwestern accents northern accents.
It's non-regional dialect.
I love a non-regional diction, yeah.
Or diction,
whatever.
Hayden Dozier is there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember that name.
Certain guys I don't keep up with, I'll be honest with you. All right, let's get to our year in review. We are on page 1. We're making great progress here.
We're almost at the end of it, I believe.
That's true. All right, this is back to the best and worst moments of 2025. I think for that caller that just called, I should play this for him just to for everybody else who missed it yesterday, so they know what he's talking about. This guy is one half of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame duet.
AC.
Time out. What's AC? You mean one half of DC, AC/DC?
Yeah. Is that not a thing? Isn't that how that works?
Nope, sure isn't. The fact that you're looking at me with a serious face right now is freaking me out. In your defense, it makes sense. Like, there's two front guys, and there's an AC and a DC.
Casey and JoJo?
Yeah, Casey and JoJo.
What are their names?
Kansas City and JoJo?
No, AC and DC.
There's not two guys, though. Well, it's not two guys. That's
alternating current, direct current.
And they actually had a different lead singer because the one guy died.
Bon Scott.
Yeah.
What's it stand for?
Alternating current, direct current. It's electricity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're so cute. All right. Jordan Wicks. We talked to him. What a treat Jordan Wicks was. You talk about your gold mine of content. He was all over the place with us. We did talk some baseball with him, and we talked to him. We learned a lot about what's the difference between being a major leaguer and a minor leaguer. And actually, in some ways, AAA is a little bit better if you're not a major league guy. Because if you're on the 40-man, you don't get the same advantages that the guys who aren't do, if that makes any sense.
It's pretty interesting. So when you're on the 40-man and you're a guy that, potentially goes up and down, so minor league guys that aren't on the 40-man, the club takes care of their housing, so they have, place to live and stuff like that. If you are on the 40-man, you are in charge of your own housing, but I don't really get a spot, full-time when we're on the road. So, like, what I'll do is when we go back for a week, because you play, like, normally, like, week on the road, week at home, week on the road, I'll get, like, a Airbnb for the week and then just kind of move out of it when we go on the road. There's a lot of moving around. Right. So right now I have, like, a primary suitcase that is, like, what I take on the road, what I wear most days and stuff like that. The truck is loaded up with, we don't need, like, kind of on a daily basis.
He just leaves stuff in his car and goes off to play ball.
A wild world.
It is a wild world.
Wow.
But if the money's right,
yeah.
And I saw his signing bonus on his rookie deal.
Make it do.
It's definitely worth it.
I saw him the other day.
You did?
He was at Oaklawn.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Jordan, I'd like to have an Oaklawn day with you. That'd be fun. One more clip here, and then we'll take a call from David. Kevin Harlan, one of the greats. Even he makes mistakes. Makes me feel better about myself.
Tonight from Madison Square Garden, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the new crispy tenders at CarMax. What? The way car buying should be. Can that be? What is that? Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold on. Are they serving tenders with cars? Are there tenders in the car?
Because if there is, you're in.
We just had the marriage of two different sponsors, and it was ugly. Who wrote that?
Only you can laugh about it.
Well, that just goes to show you, I literally will read anything they put in front of me without even looking like, holy cow.
Blank you, San Diego. That was a very Ron Burgundy moment.
Can you do that just when he says, wait a minute?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. No.
Oh,
sorry. Later. David.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, buddy. What's up?
Hey, man, that game last night, I guess this is the second game that they brought in everybody in the last minute of the game. They brought in the bottom half of the roster that nobody even heard of. Well, I think, that's probably the highlight of Kelly's reel because he probably never hit the floor again this year on that backup three he did. That was pretty bad button. He's a little small guy.
I think he may lead Arkansas all time in three-point percentage now.
Aiden Kelly?
Yeah.
100%?
100%.
It's pretty good. I'll be honest, I turned it off with a few minutes to go. I did not see it. But
That's fun. I mean, all the starters are sitting there just rooting all the little guys on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Johnny Holmes used to get in. Unfortunate name.
He's got to be like, looks to be like 4 foot tall, but I'm sure he's taller than that.
Yeah. I'm sure he is.
He's 5'9".
Yeah, that's the same difference.
Just like me.
Almost.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
I like when the rarely used players. Sam Mbake.
Yes.
Everybody said. He's on App State.
He's there too?
Yep. Apparently so. So there are a lot of Razorbacks. You want to take that back? Would you like to rescind your previous statement, Mr. Mann?
Did I say that there wasn't?
You said there weren't that many.
Did
lot.
I?
Yeah.
There's a handful.
Guy said there's a lot, and you're like, oh.
I mean, I wouldn't say 4 is a lot.
Well, there's only that's
how many?
I bet they don't
That's
have.
like 4% of our
outside of West Virginia, or wherever the hell that place is, North Carolina. Where is it? App State's in Boone, North Carolina. Outside North Carolina, I bet there aren't very many states they have more than 4 guys from.
Okay.
But I could be completely wrong.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Anyway, we went to the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame to the show this year. Clint Sterner winning this year.
Felix Clint.
Posthumously, we had Oliver Miller.
Yep.
Coach J.B. Grimes.
Yeah.
Who is one of the best. What a great interview he is. He joined us, and we asked him about some of his favorite places along the way. And his least favorite. What was your least favorite stop along the way?
Connecticut. Hey, I call Connecticut the land of opportunity. The first opportunity I got the hell out of it.
I love it. He was peach.
You know, he still has no clue that he recruited me to go to Mississippi State.
Well,
shows you how.
Got a good eye for talent, though.
I'll take it.
Mackey Award winner. Or were you a finalist?
Both.
Good point. That's a humble brag. Some people get irritated when people do other things while they're doing their work. I would ask, how many times do you get on Facebook during your workday?
During
Facebook?
right now?
Like none.
Not
How
often.
many times do you goof off? I'm just talking generally to our listenership.
Oh.
How often do you goof off during the workday? Do you have your nose to the grindstone the entire time?
I
bet not.
No.
I'm guessing you take longer than usual coffee breaks, or maybe you smoke, or whatever it is that you do that you break away from your actual work.
Mm-hmm.
So if a guy sees a couple of cute ladies and he tries to get a phone number, I don't see what the problem is. Let's go to Atlanta. Hang out with the Braves.
on up here, up the Corona rooftop. Who do we got here? What's your name?
My name's Lauren.
Lawrence, all right.
And I'm Kayla.
Kayla, and you guys hang out at the rooftop lounge often?
Once a year I come out to visit.
Okay, well, we timed it pretty well. All right, good. How are you guys feeling about rooting for the Braves today?
Oof, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best.
What about you? Are you a Braves fan now?
Not quite.
Not quite. All right, I'm gonna go to work up here, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Okay, Wiley. You got 4 innings to get the numbers.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Get us some more Braves fans.
All right, so they want me to get your number.
They want you to get my number.
I'm dead serious. They're saying in my ear right now. She doesn't believe me because she thinks you guys are not. I'm making this up. Even if you guys weren't, I might use that in the future. That's actually a pretty good move.
This is unbelievable.
So the best part of this right now is that Wiley could totally be faking it. This might be the new move. Just walk around with a FanDuel microphone and an earpiece in and convince fans that they're actually on TV.
I should have thought of this years ago.
I am speechless.
I got the number. We're good.
There were people hating on this guy over this. The whole broadcast team. I'm like, y'all got to lighten up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What was they said it was pressuring her or something like that?
Yeah, I just think they thought it was unprofessional, and I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're nuts. All right, let's move on. Jim Palmer, longtime Major League Baseball pitcher and one-time underwear model, does broadcasting now, and a very appropriate turn of events. A lot of ball players are now doing broadcasting, DJ. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. Jim Palmer said something that's as insane as I've ever heard from a former professional athlete. And I realize that a lot of guys treat their bodies as temples. I treat mine like a fun park. But I respect those who have a little more respect for their body. Anyway, Jim Palmer takes it to a little bit too much of an extreme for me, though. I'm sorry, Jim. You also got to lighten up.
You know, I've never had a wing, ever.
What do you mean you've never had a wing?
Never, ever had a wing.
You've never had... Wait a minute.
No, I'm just never have.
You've never had a chicken wing?
No.
Like,
why would I?
Why would you?
Don't they have skin and stuff?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of things have skin.
But I don't eat skin.
Apples have skin.
Why eat apples?
You've never had a single chicken wing?
No, never thought about having it.
That is staggering to me. So what kind of chicken do you eat?
White breast.
What about, like,
fried chicken?
You'll eat fried chicken?
Never had fried chicken.
Never?
Well, I've taken the crust off and...
What is this? What is this? You've taken the crust off?
Yeah. Well, what?
You're losing the frying part of the fried chicken.
Well, that's why.
Chicken tenders? You had a
chicken wing.
No, I'm. Have you ever turned down the opportunity to have chicken wing?
No, I just choose not even to think of ever having one. So I guess I don't want to go. What was the name of that
Change
place?
of pace.
Sal's?
Well, yeah, Sal's. But here's what you got to do. Since you've never had one,
no.
Go to the change of pace. You'll never need to have another wing.
I just wish my changeup was better. Change of pace.
I see.
Yeah, see it?
Yeah. You would have won, what, 269 games?
At least. Yeah, at least one more.
Not a single chicken.
Never.
Wow. I'm so glad we found this out. How can I get you to eat a chicken wing this year? That is now my 2025 goal. That's my New Year's resolution.
They have to have
3 months too late.
I don't think it's part of the value menu here at.
I don't think it is. But maybe
somebody has to have them.
By the way, there are good wings in town. There are some very fine Baltimore institutions for chicken wings. Several of them in the Canton area, which I know you frequent. Quan grounds out to Westberg. That ends the inning. A scoreless 8 for chicken wing aficionados. Scott Blewett.
That's pretty wild.
Fried chicken, never having fried chicken either, or taking the skin off and not eating.
He is like the anti-Buffalo Bill.
Well, Frederica used to work for Mrs. Lippman. Did you know her?
No, Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
I love that voice. I really do. I'm guessing he's never had many organs either. You think he's ever had a gizzard?
No.
No chance.
With some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Guessing that never happened either. You're missing out, Jim Palmer.
Who played Buffalo Bill?
The actor's name is Ted Levine.
Yes.
He's an outstanding actor.
He was in Monk.
But he's always going to be Buffalo Bill, I think.
He was in Heat.
Wasn't he? He's a very good actor. Anyway, one of the most controversial stories this last year, guys, as we go back to our year in review, was the trading of Luka from Dallas to L.A. And Nico Harrison, the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks, took a bit of heat. Is that fair to say, Christian?
Yes, initially.
Yes. And
then he lost his job later in the year. But,
but he doesn't have to take any more heat. Good for him.
Luka comes back to town, the Lakers game's happening, and you're standing there, and there's thousands of people chanting for you to be fired. That's an experience that none of us, no one's chanting for for us to lose our jobs. Why shouldn't you be fired?
One, I think I've done a really good job here, and I don't think I can be judged by the injuries this year. You have to judge from totality, from beginning to end, and so I think I have a really good working relationship with Patrick.
What a question!
Yeah, ballsy.
What a question!
And then there was Charles Barkley's take on the situation.
Is that my camera right there?
Okay. Uh-oh.
Listen, man, I consider you a friend of mine, Nico Harrison. I consider you a friend of mine. I wish you nothing but the best. I thought you did a good job last year with the Mavs, and obviously whatever happened this year didn't work out. Man, don't do no more press conferences. Like, I don't even know what you're doing. I really don't. Like, I got sympathy and love for you, but I have zero idea what you're trying to do. This war is over, brother. You got to take in the L. I hope you keep your job. I hope that team get healthy. But man, don't do any more interviews. Please don't.
Oh man, funny. I had a guy tweet at me named Rick, DJ.
Yeah.
We were talking about the tax situation.
Okay.
He says, unfortunately, tax breaks are necessary because we are competing against schools in other states that don't have state income tax. Would you guys like to guess how many SEC states don't have income tax?
2.
3.
Who's the third one?
Florida, Texas, and Tennessee do not have state income tax.
I didn't know that.
So that means every other state in the SEC, including Georgia, Kentucky, Missouri,
Panama,
Louisiana, they all have state income tax. So I think Arkansas is just fine. No, I'd like to get rid of it, but just saying. Let's not
Who wouldn't?
pretend that it is something that it isn't. I don't know. Anyway, let's hit a break. We'll come back. We'll continue with our year in review. I hope you're having fun with it. We love doing this. Sometimes I forget about like all the goofy stuff that happened through the year. We do have some Dow Loggins clips coming up, some Shane Gillis memories from the year that was, another Derek Lewis classic, Pat McAfee on one of the best poker stories I've ever heard. Yeah, good stuff here. Anyway, some of it happened in the zone, some of it we just played on the zone, so we'll get to it when we return. Stick around. We'll be back in a moment. As we head into the break, I do want to tell you something very important to me.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what it is. Just kidding. My friends at UAMS, if you're sitting around in pain listening to the show and go, man, my wrist is killing me, my hand hurts, my elbow's jacked up, I know what you do. You go over and see our friends at UAMS because they are the specialists when it comes to hand and wrist pain. It can make even the simplest tasks feel impossible. And if you're distracted by the pain in your wrist while you're listening to the show, I think you should get clear-headed by going over and get your wrist taken care of. It's very simple. The Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health is your best choice for expert care. Any kind of issue, arthritis, fractures, any kind of tendon or nerve injury. If you've got carpal tunnel, you need UAMS, okay? If you got CTS, carpal tunnel syndrome, you need UAMS. Got it? 501-686-8674. 501-686-TOSH is your phone number. 501-686-8674. Restore strength, movement, quality of life. Most importantly, live pain-free. It is your right, my friends, with the help of our friends at UAMS. So go see them ASAP. 11:35.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Maumelle exit.
This is SportsCenter
In the NFL last night, the Falcons beat the Rams 27-24 on the back of Bijan Robinson, who had 195 rushing yards, including a franchise-best 93-yard touchdown run. He also had a touchdown reception in the game. For the Rams, MVP candidate Matthew Stafford struggled throwing 3 interceptions. It was Los Angeles' second straight loss. They finished up the season against the Cardinals on Sunday. Next up for the NFL is 2 games on Saturday, both of which have playoff implications as the Buccaneers host the Panthers and the Niners host the Seahawks. In college football, there are 3 games today. Coastal Carolina and Louisiana Tech get started at 1 with the Independence Bowl. Illinois and Tennessee will face off in the Music City Bowl at 4:30. And 16th-ranked USC will be taking on TCU in the Alamo Bowl at 8. All 3 games can be seen on ESPN. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Let me tell you about my friends at Gwatney Chevrolet. Let me tell you what's easy. Let me tell you what's going to make you feel thankful over the holiday season. Go to Gwatney Chevrolet. That is the James Street exit in Jacksonville. And if you are looking for a truck, oh, yeah, baby. We were actually talking about this last night. Somebody's like, I need to get a truck. I've always wanted a truck. I'm like, you should go get a truck. If you want a truck, go buy a truck. Pretty simple. You can afford it. And they're going to offer you 22% off in-stock 2025 Silverado 1500s at Gwatney Chevrolet right now. Time to save big. Thousands back in your pocket on a truck that is built to haul and tow and take anything that you need to do. And some of the strongest savings of the year. So it's right around this Christmas holiday, folks. And you can go home to your significant other and be like, honey, I couldn't help it. I did us all a favor by buying myself a new truck for Christmas. It's such a good deal. And when you tell them all about it, they're going to understand. They also have good deals on pre-owned vehicles, including a year of free maintenance. That includes your oil changes and diagnostics on pre-owned vehicles, every single one of them on the lot. And you can take advantage of sales tax paid on pre-owned inventory for an even bigger upfront savings. There's so many reasons to go to Gwatney Chevrolet, even over the holidays, folks. So I know you're busy. I know you're running and gunning. I know you're getting those last-minute gift ideas handled. But, man, you ain't going to do any better than going to Gwatney Chevrolet.
Catch the Buzz on all our social media platforms presented by Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. It's hot tub season at Luxury Pool and Spa. Online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Zone is back. You know what's better than listening to Justin Acri and DJ Williams? Watching them on our live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. Now, let's get back into the show.
I don't need a golden ticket to be part of the club, 'cause I'm already in it. Anywhere I land, I'll stick it.
If you're making New Year's plans, folks, let me suggest our friends at Cash while seating lasts. Oh, yes. From 5 to 9:45. That's the last seating. No exceptions. Unless your last name is Harding. They might put you in at 9:52. Email events@cachlittlerock.com. CACHE littlerock.com. Or call them at 501-710-2850. 501-710-2850. They need your reservation by Wednesday at 4 p.m. Agreements must be signed, returned, or confirmed by Wednesday at 4 p.m. Okay, I would definitely suggest reaching out to them now. Your likelihood of getting in, not as good if you don't. They're doing this. Listen to this first course. It's a $150 flat fee, prefix, if you will, but you get choices. First course, lamb chops, seared tuna, butternut squash bisque, caprese, and baked escargot. I guess you get all those. Oh, no, it says choice of. What would you go with? Lamb chops, seared tuna, butternut squash bisque, caprese, or
It'd be
baked
between
escargot.
the seared tuna and that butternut squash.
I might go escargot just because I don't really eat that.
I've never had it, but I would try it.
Same.
I think I'm good.
Have you had it?
Second course, filet and shrimp scampi. They call it scampi shrimp.
Ooh, that's tough.
Comes with green beans, sea bass, grilled salmon, duck l'orange.
L'orange?
I just like to say de l'orange.
Give me the sea bass.
That's a galapi.
Sea bass.
Give me the filet.
Okay.
You?
And the third choice,
Scampi?
yeah, filet and scampi.
I'd like scampi.
You get both?
Yeah, it comes together.
Oh, then I'm taking that. Yeah, easy.
Filet and scampi shrimp.
I'm easy.
Yep. Oh. Third choice of sticky toffee pudding, creme brulee, tiramisu, or you can get a cheese course for a $20 edition.
Ooh.
Creme brulee.
Sticky toffee pudding. Where have I heard that before?
Sticky toffee
Sticky
pudding.
toffee
I don't know.
Who's that off of?
I don't know. Anyway, Cash has a lot of great options on that menu for New Year's Eve if you're looking for a place to take your special someone. Look, you're going to spend a pretty good chunk of cheese anyway. You might as well go to the best in the business. It's Cash in downtown Little Rock. Also, they get free valet parking. Hello. Go spend your New Year's Eve the right way. Ring in the new year with Cash. All right, back to the review of 2025. And we are on to Arkansas baseball. And a lot of good things happened this year. I just got way ahead of myself. I skipped like 5 things. We'll get to back to that in a second. We're not quite there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to college football. Here is Bill Belichick. He and his girlfriend Jordan Hudson were all the rage. They were the second most talked about couple this year, behind Travis and Taylor. Don't you think? Am I missing one?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Who? DJ and Ebony?
I knew that's what I was thinking. I was like, you cocky son of a...
Well, I guess he wasn't involved. I was going to say Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, but that's more
No.
Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Nobody cares about that.
Okay.
I think those two are in love.
Oh, yeah.
Baldoni and Lively?
They hate each other too much.
Lovers quarrel.
Mm-hmm.
The other change for Belichick is 24-year-old Jordan Hudson, his creative muse, as he writes in his book.
Make sure that that's the...
Jordan was a constant presence
Annoyance.
during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on, though Hudson has recently posted about it on Instagram.
Neither one of them or her. He seemed quite comfortable with it until she jumped in. And then he's like, wow, this just got awkward.
Doesn't that make it seem nefarious?
It's so weird.
Yeah, if you ask somebody how you met and they both look at each other like,
yeah. Like that time that one coach said that he met his girlfriend who became his wife at a blackjack table. We were all like, sure you did. Sure you did.
Lord.
Just kidding, coach. All right, let's move on. Speaking of football, DJ's favorite player this year was Landon Jackson. Man, did he talk him up all season long. Christian, have you ever heard him just espouse praise like you did for Landon Jackson this year?
Never.
Unbelievable. Boy, you were over the top.
He liked him more than Quincy Rhodes for sure.
Without a doubt. And it was so great that he got that call from the Bills.
Landon, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, man?
You doing all right?
I'm good.
You excited? I love it. I love it, man.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Where are you at? You with your family?
Yeah, I'm back home.
Back home. And listen, we're excited about you. We're excited you're still here, and you're going to really help us out, man. Love how you play. Love your play style.
Hey, sir, I appreciate you. You're getting a f***ing dog.
I love it. I love that. That's awesome. Well, listen.
What if he had stopped it right then and said, dogs don't cry, Landon, and we're going to trade you right now. Get Baltimore on the phone. Sorry, Landon, you're out. Click.
They get the call first, right? And then they announce it on TV.
I'm balling like that. Like, come on, man. I realize you're emotional. I get it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you do you. A big moment, right?
Did he play?
No, so he didn't play all year, and then they had injuries, and so he got his first snaps, and I think his first snap, he got hurt and was out for the year.
Oh!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, it's tough.
I did not follow him at all this year. That explains it. Odd Conversations in the Zone. We're going to break up like all these actual sports stories with just nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And another DJ Williams classic.
What'd I do?
Can't, when you retire, I cannot wait to replay all these at your retirement party.
Okay. Do you think E.T. is a Jedi?
I don't.
He has to be. The clues are everywhere.
I didn't see that question coming.
This is the morning show. Hey, ask a question. Answer it. You're wrong. Okay, thanks for asking. Glad you wanted to know.
I do that with Wes all the time. Yes, I was like, Wes, are you upset by this tax thing? He's like, doesn't bother me. I'm like, you're wrong. You're crazy. It's terrible. You're out of your mind. Steve Harrison joined us this year, and George Wendt, you remember, came in for the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, and he had a story for us. Norm on Cheers. You remember George Wendt?
It was the first time, and the agent called me, and they said, George was a pretty big guy, and he was testifying at Congress about some bill in Washington, D.C., so he needed to have a first-class seat, sort of like Big Joe probably, They can't get in a regular seat.
Yeah.
So he had to fly into Memphis. So I drove down to Memphis to pick George up, and, I'd never met him. So I pick him up at the airport, and he's in a really nice sport coat, expensive pants. He's going to stay that night at the Peabody because it was late. So I said, well, why don't you go upstairs and change clothes, and we'll just go have ribs at the rendezvous. So he said, sure. So my brother, I'm from Memphis, so we're sitting waiting for him. And about 15 minutes later, the elevator door opens, and there's George Wendt, and he's got tennis shoes, no socks. The shoes aren't laced up. He's got a pair of gray gym shorts, a black T-shirt with a pocket on it, and the first thing he says is, where can we get a beer? So we head over to, y'all have probably been to the rendezvous, I'm sure. So think of this, walking in the rendezvous with Norm from Cheers. Mm. What do you think everybody in the place yelled as we walked in? It was Norm.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I don't know why they'd say Cliff. Doesn't make any sense.
By the way, he died this year.
Oh.
I think that's why we had him on.
Yeah. Good reminder. Thank you.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. What a great one. Christian Franklin. We got a chance to go. I went to Iowa and got to hang out with a few former Razorbacks. We got Connor Nolan on, and Jordan Wicks, obviously, is not a former Razorback, but he's an Arkansan. And then Christian Franklin, who used to roam the outfield for Arkansas, was roaming the outfield for the AAA Cubs at that point. And we talked about Nate Thompson and Dave Van Horn and why they were special to him. Christian has since moved on. I can't remember. He got traded after that. I can't remember where he ended up.
After that game?
No, not after that game, but later in the season.
I love to, always talk to Van Horn and, Coach Thompson. That's my guy.
You stay in touch with them?
Yeah.
You bounce stuff off them baseball-wise or just kind of catch up?
When I can. Honestly, I'm so bad about keeping in touch with people. But when I can, I'll give Coach Thompson a call, and then I love to go down there and just, talk with him. We'll talk for hours whenever I go back down.
Last thoughts here. Again, we're getting ready to go into the regionals. And obviously, Dave Van Horn's an out away from winning a title, but you mentioned that you have kept in touch. Just curious about sort of playing for him and your experience with him and your thoughts, I guess, on him as a coach. Even though he hasn't won the big one, I think he's pretty well respected, obviously, nationally as far as what he's done.
Yeah, absolutely. I have nothing but respect and just gratitude towards DVH. Just giving me the opportunity to play as a freshman, and he helped me to develop so that I was ready going into pro ball. I mean, all of those guys. I think that's one of the things that I appreciate the most about Arkansas is coming in. I was small freshman, didn't really know the game, and they help develop you into a true ball player and, help you to improve in all aspects of it. So yeah, just extremely grateful for him.
Good dude. He's with the Nationals organization now.
Okay.
Good luck to him this year coming up. Ben Cleveland. I don't remember this. We didn't get this
you were
right.
Off.
Did you guys have him on? And apparently he told,
I forgot about that.
I guess he told tales. DJ, you were winding people up, weren't you?
I was.
Why you bring up old stuff? That's as controversial a period of time.
That wasn't my fault.
No, but that was as controversial a period of time as I can remember living in the state. 27 years.
Dang.
That's the most controversial moment. Like that whole Springdale 5 nut Malzahn thing. That sucked. That was the first time I'd really seen it be super divisive among the fan base. It was gross.
But the problem was a lot of things were said to us in the recruiting process, which didn't pan out.
And that's between you, Mitch, Damian, and Andrew, right?
Yeah, Springdale 5.
Yeah.
That included Bartley Webb.
Yep.
With everything. So a lot of things were promised. Coach Malzahn's going to have 10% of the offense, blah, blah, blah. As you're getting recruited, Arkansas wasn't, their offense didn't suit someone who wanted to go catch 30, 40, 50, 60 balls a year.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Nutt didn't show that in the past.
Yeah.
So he brings in Coach Malzahn. Coach Malzahn comes in, and he's like, guys, I got this. Trust me, I got your back kind of deal, you know. And he did at first, and as the things went on, got less and less of his offense, which is fine because we won games, you know. But as a competitor, you want to catch more balls. You want to be the man.
Mm. You know who I got a call from after that?
Who's that? Coach Nutt?
Yeah.
I bet he was real happy about that, wasn't he? We got to hit a break. Let's just go do that, and then we'll come back and we'll hit a couple more before the end of the hour.
That's right. Let's go ahead and head in real quick.
Yes.
Yes, I'm excited. Oh, year in review. Keeps reminding that was all this year.
All this year.
Dang.
We're not even scratching the surface yet.
All right, as we head in, a friendly reminder, a lot of people are going to go out and have a good time. New Year's Eve, is that tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all going to have a great time. And I want you to. Go out and celebrate. Have a couple libations if you're fancy and you like to call them that. Or if you're like me, have a drink. But please be responsible. All right, so make sure that you have plan lined up, put in place. It could be Uber. It could be Lyft. It could be a designated driver. Just don't get behind the wheel of a vehicle while driving drunk. Too many people try to risk it and think that they can make it happen, and it ends up leading them not only sometimes behind bars and crazy court costs and fees, sometimes losing their life or other people involved as well. So be smart. Friendly reminder, we're not trying to be Debbie Downers. We want you to have a good time. Just plan before you do. This is a message from our friends at the Arkansas State Police. Drive sober or get pulled over.
A happy place comes in many colors. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Willy D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. You'll find dueling pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs, karaoke on Tuesdays, and great food and drinks every week. Willy D's moves to Argenta later in 2026, so right now, join the party where it's always been. Reserve your table and learn more at WillyD'sPianoBar.com.
Willy D's Dueling Pianos, come and get your Willy on.
When there's work to do, ground to break, and a reputation to uphold, you need the powerful, durable Kubota RTVX, North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 36 months, or save up to $300. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or online at rivervalleytractor.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward, proudly serving the great state of Arkansas with Red River Auto Group for over 20 years. We started as Arkansas's #1 Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealer, but we've also got Ford and Toyota. And I like to think we've got the largest discounts than anybody in the state. But folks, really, if you bring us any reasonable deal right now, we're going to try to put something together. If that means us giving a little too much for your trade or selling ours or just a little too cheap or fighting for the best rate, we're going to make it happen. Check us out at redriverauto.com.
Willy D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillyD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willy on.
Welcome back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
Oh, yes, Oaklawn running over the New Year's holiday. We are off the air New Year's Day, by the way, but they are not off at Oaklawn. That's going to be a big day, actually. New Year's Eve is the place to ring in the new year. Did I say New Year's Eve is the place to ring in the new year? How about Oaklawn is the place to ring in the new year? Let's try that. Head down to Hot Springs and hang out with our friends there. New Year's Day, and you can sleep in. Don't worry, it's not until the evening time. Crazy Train, America's Ozzy Experience, a tribute band, the premier Ozzy tribute band, again, R.I.P. Ozzy, will be playing on Thursday night at Oaklawn, but there is racing that day as well. So enjoy the final parts of the classic season, or the holiday season, before the classic season begins at the end of January. It's all down at Oaklawn. Book your room over the holiday or anytime this year at Oaklawn.com. Great dining options as well, so I'm assuming they're pretty tight on reservations for New Year's Eve at this point, but if you want to try to get in, you certainly can. And don't forget about Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports for all your wagering options. We'll have Zach on with us coming up this week as well to talk about some of the big games going on. And tomorrow's Wednesday. We're off Thursday, Christian. We should probably get Zach rescheduled to tomorrow to talk about the lines for the college football playoffs and all the big NFL games as well. So that's our plan. Anyway, again, Oaklawn.com. Next hour, we'll continue with the review of the year. We've got Susan Erwin Prowse coming in studio. We got What's on Tap coming up from Flyway Brewing, which we will be at the new location out in Breckenridge Village on Friday. And I'm just going to hit a couple of D3 options here before we hit the top of the hour. You can always send us a text at 501-661-1037 or call us at the same number. DJ, you can't leave us hanging like that. What did Houston say about the Ben Cleveland call?
I think you hit it on the head. Wasn't the biggest fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't. I'll tell you after the break. You let me know if I can tell them.
Okay, much more ahead. 11:58.
Three, 2, 1, Happy New Year! Yeah, I know I'm celebrating early. It's my not-so-subtle way to remind you that December 31st is the last day to get 50% off the joining fee at either the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. So what have you overindulged over the holidays? Once you take a tour and discover the various ways to lose weight and stay in shape, you're going to say, sign me up, and they'll say, great, you get 50% off. Make it happen soon at the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. Happy New You!
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe. Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus, lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Our guys aren't so bad, right?
This is taking unsportsmanlike conduct to a whole new level.
Well, maybe not. 103.7 The Buzz. KABZ, Little Rock.
A man accused in multiple murders in 2 states will not go to trial for another year. A multi-state manhunt for 51-year-old Stacy Lee Drake ended when he was arrested in Morrilton in June of last year. He's accused of killing 3 people in Oklahoma and another person in Alabama. Drake has pleaded not guilty to several charges, including first-degree murder and robbery. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. Trial is set to start February 1st of 2027. And early voting begins today for people in North Little Rock and Sherwood. This is to fill House District Seat 70. The 2 early voting locations are at the Pulaski County Regional Building and the First Christ Church of Sherwood. There will be 10 polling locations on Election Day, which is January 6th. Whoever wins the special Democrat primary election will face the Republican candidate in the general election, which will be held in March. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Jessica Rockwell.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Let me tell you about my friends at Gwatney Chevrolet. Let me tell you what's easy. Let me tell you what's going to make you feel thankful over the holiday season. Go to Gwatney Chevrolet. That is the James Street exit in Jacksonville. And if you are looking for a truck, oh, yeah, baby. We were actually talking about this last night. Somebody's like, I need to get a truck. I've always wanted a truck. I'm like, you should go get a truck. If you want a truck, go buy a truck. Pretty simple. You can afford it. And they're going to offer you 22% off in-stock 2025 Silverado 1500s at Gwatney Chevrolet right now. Time to save big. Thousands back in your pocket on a truck that is built to haul and tow and take anything that you need to do. And some of the strongest savings of the year. So it's right around this Christmas holiday, folks. And you can go home to your significant other and be like, honey, I couldn't help it. I did us all a favor by buying myself a new truck for Christmas. It's such a good deal. And when you tell them all about it, they're going to understand. They also have good deals on pre-owned vehicles, including a year of free maintenance. That includes your oil changes and diagnostics on pre-owned vehicles, every single one of them on the lot. And you can take advantage of sales tax paid on pre-owned inventory for an even bigger upfront savings. There's so many reasons to go to Gwatney Chevrolet, even over the holidays, folks. So I know you're busy. I know you're running a gun. I know you're getting those last-minute gift ideas handled. But, man, you ain't going to do any better than going to Gwatney Chevrolet.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Sword in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Sword, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Stop and shop at our Conway and Little Rock showrooms. That's Hawks Homes, has been serving Central Arkansas since 1986. Is Arkansas's #1 sales dealer. Volume purchasing power enables us to offer our customers the best prices on the highest quality homes. See the world's largest double-wide and single-wide homes, triple-wide homes, and even a quad. You dream it, and we'll build it for you. We're the only manufacturer and modular dealer that can build your custom home from your plans. Check them out online at hawkshomes.net. Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Tuesday, Rick Schaefer and I have an interesting show planned for you. Neil Atkinson from Bed Saracen, hawksports.com's Trey Biddy, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway, and Kevin Hoop Scoop McPherson from hogville.net. See you Tuesday on 1037 The Buzz.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself. A picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect.
12:07, let's get to it. We're going to get right to Susan and let her get in and get out because we've got the year in review, and we are continuing that momentarily. We are certainly thrilled to have her here, so let's get on with it.
Keys to the Weekend with Susan Erwin Prowse is brought to you by Willy D's. Established in 2003, Willy D's has grown into the premier nightlife venue in the Little Rock River Market. Willy D's. Come and get your Willy on.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Hello. I'm great. How are you?
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What are you doing for the holiday? You guys at Oaklawn?
Yeah, so we're going to be playing from 9 to 1 inside Pop's Lounge at Oaklawn. We're ringing in the new year.
And then what are you doing New Year's Day?
New Year's Day, we're playing again because they're racing on Thursday. They wanted us to go ahead and continue the party into Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll be there from 4 to 8 in Pop's Lounge.
A lot of gigging down there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Today we're giving away Jason Aldean tickets as part of birthday trivia. Joey's already on the horn, so give me 2 more players, and we'll do that when we get done talking about what else is going on. And I said this the other day, Oaklawn is truly the place to be. Actually, I just said it today again. Oaklawn's the place to be.
It is.
You too loud, too quiet?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No.
The place to be for New Year's Eve. All across the property, there's music every nook and cranny.
There is.
And racing and dining and music with you guys, and then obviously the wagering. And there's also the New Year's Eve playoff game and 3 playoff games on New Year's Day. I mean, there's so much going on.
It's going to be a buzz the whole weekend. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go down to Hot Springs. I know you mentioned it earlier. I assume they're booked up, but they may not be. Of course, you can get another place in Hot Springs. Come to visit.
Sure.
See the horses race. And, of course, then on January 1st, I know you mentioned it a minute ago, but we do have the Aussie show going on in the event center at Oaklawn. So that's on New Year's Day, and then you could come see us, too, on that day. But, yeah, I'll kick it off at the top of the list here. If you head over to entertainersguide.com, that is where you can find this list every week. And I do my best to include everyone. As we are beginning the new year, if there's anything left off, please let me know. I want to include the entire state of Arkansas, all the venues, all the artists that are performing in our great state. So, y'all, of course, this is brought to you by Willy D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar. And so I hit the top of the list with, of course, Willy D's in Little Rock River Market. We are open Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This week we have Wednesday open. Of course, we are hosting, I would say, one of the most epic parties in Central Arkansas at Willy D's with our New Year's Eve show. We've got downstairs Deep Ultra Lounge open. So it's a $20 ticket to get in. Includes the champagne toast at midnight, table decorations, and a lot of fun. Show starts at 8, doors open at 7. And so, yeah, Willy D's place to be. And we are open in the Little Rock River Market. We will be having a big new year after about summer of 2026. We will be moving over to North Little Rock, but we are still open and rocking down in the River Market. If you want to go and see some other shows nearby, Wednesday, Zach Dunlap Band is at the Rev Room. Stickies has Hindsight Groove on New Year's Day, Sean Frest on Friday and Saturday, Covington Creek. The Hall has Mustache the Band. I bet you're a fan of them.
They are great.
They're over at the Hall ringing in the new year over there for the 90s Country New Year. Southern Tales got New Year's Eve with DJ Nick Hudd. So our friends over there. I'm just kind of hitting the ones that got something going on for New Year's Eve. Dugan's has Chris Baker Band for New Year's Eve. The Rail Yard has a New Year's Eve party with Luke Williams and Big Shane Thornton. If I head over to North Little Rock, Birdie's has a pallbearer, dire wolf, and lights in the woods. So kind of a metal vibe going on there for New Year's Eve. Four Quarter has the big damn horns over there on
New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, yeah. I know you're a fan. There's so much.
What time
to
are they
do.
playing?
I don't have it on here, but I would assume later, bring it in the new year.
I'll text there and see if I can find it.
Hot Springs, of course, we already talked about Hot Springs. Go to Oaklawn. There are a lot of venues in Hot Springs that you can find great shows. Of course, Cliff and I are there every weekend. Sensory 2 will be the late night band Friday and Saturday, but Steve Malik kicks off New Year's Eve. The Steve and Malik band is from 4 to 8, and then we go on from 9 to 1 with our full band, Cliff and Susan band. Oaklawn Event Center, of course, on the 1st, you've got Crazy Train. Conway, there's a New Year's party at King's, and there's a New Year's party at TC's Midtown Grill. That is Dirty Lindsay playing that night. Couple more. Of course, I mentioned when I walked in, DJ, we were talking about Greenbrier with the Piccolo Zoppi Italian Circus. You and Ebony were the ringmasters.
It was amazing.
Was it amazing?
It was amazing. It got cut short because of weather, but I was fully satisfied with half of the show that I got, and they said the second half is even better.
It is.
I get anxiety watching that. It was insane.
Oh, yeah, because of the acrobatics and the horses, and it's just it's a beautiful thing. And we're so lucky and blessed to have them as Greenbrier. They're finishing their run until January 4th. They have a New Year's show at 6 p.m. New Year's Eve show at 6 p.m. There's a lot of stuff going around the state. Y'all check out entertainersguide.com. Find your local venue. Let me know if there's something missing. We just want to make sure everybody knows what's going on in Arkansas every week.
I love it. We have a top 10 list coming up. We've got what's on tap. We are going to do birthdays, and we've got entertainment. We're going to get back to our year in review. We've got a lot going on here this last 48 minutes. So let's get right to our birthdays, and then we will – I was like, oh, my gosh, did I print them off? And then we'll let Susan get out of here because it's kind of a crazy day. So
no entertainment?
And we need to get her rested up. We'll do entertainment after, too.
Okay.
But let her get rested up for New Year's, and we'll move on.
Got to get going.
What time do you guys go down there when you've got a gig?
Well, if we start at 4, we get there about 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pushing it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything set up, or you set everything up when you go?
They have the speakers, so we bring our mixer, our instruments, and some monitors. So it's not as much as a full show setup. And if we're doing our duo, it's easier than bringing in the full band. So.
Okay. I would definitely call Oaklawn if you want to get a room. It looked like online I didn't see any availability, but I may have missed something. They do have different kinds of rooms. But I would definitely call if you're looking to get a room over the next few days. So, Joey, I'm going to put you with DJ. Brett, you're going to be with Susan. And Christian, that leaves you with John for birthdays. And Jason Aldean. We boring you?
No.
I'm hurt. Just kidding. I have no feelings.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
Okay, I want no answers before I finish my question. I'm going to couch it this way. You can disagree with me if you want to, but it's my opinion, and it's my birthday trivia game. So listen up. Don't say a word until I'm done. He is, without a doubt, without argument, one of the top 10 basketball players ever. He is arguably one of the top 5, and I think some people would make a case for him being one of the top 3 players in the history of the world. He is
LeBron James.
LeBron James. That's right, Christian.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
That was the cue to say something?
Yep.
I don't think
that's so messed up.
I'll add to that. I don't think there's an argument for him being outside of 2. Anyway.
You don't want to give Kobe a chance to get in there?
No.
What about Bill Russell?
No.
John Havlicek?
Kareem's at 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
John Havlicek's not top 10. Let's be real.
You think Kareem's a better player than Magic?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm just messed up. I thought you were
All
going to
Magic's
say
rings are
answer
with
now.
Kareem.
You know?
I know, but Magic's versatility, we could argue it later. If I'm starting a team, I'll take Magic over Kareem.
Yeah, maybe. But Kareem's
doesn't mean he's not
the
better.
best center in the league if you draft him.
Fair. LeBron James, how old today, DJ?
I know this one.
40, Go ahead.
41.
Incorrect.
Magic's 4, by the way. So
no, he is 40.
Oh.
Okay, good. Bingo bango. This Hall of Fame Major League pitcher played his entire career for the Dodgers. He won 3 Cy Young Awards.
Clayton Kershaw.
He was the strikeout king 4 times and had 382 strikeouts in one season. He retired at 30 due to chronic pain in his elbow. He was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame at 36 years old, the youngest pitcher or youngest player ever elected into the Hall of Fame. I'm talking, of course, about Sandy Koufax. Very good. Christian, how old?
I didn't know he retired at 30.
I didn't know he was still alive.
I didn't either.
He is.
He is 81.
No, he's not.
78.
No.
84.
He is 90 years old today. Nice job, DJ. This guy used to be a journalist and
Brian Williams.
morning television
Matt Lauer.
host. Matt Lauer is exactly right. How old is Matt Lauer today?
Dang, his name popped up on the list. That's surprising.
We were talking about falls from grace.
Is it my turn? It's my
Yes,
turn.
yes, ma'am.
68.
68. He is carried the 168.
For real?
Is that right?
Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah, 68. That's hard to believe. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I did not
I would have
expect
thought
that.
younger.
Me too. This guy is a former Super Bowl appearing
Rex Grossman.
quarterback, but he lost to the
Colin Kaepernick.
Baltimore Ravens
Colin Kaepernick.
with the
No.
Jeff
Alex
Garcia.
quarterback. Played with the Giants.
Eli Manning.
No.
Phil Simms.
Lost to the Ravens.
Smith. Who was on the Ravens team?
That was Ray Lewis and company.
Yes.
And it was the
He played with-
49ers?
No, he
No,
played
the
with
Giants.
the Giants.
Oh.
Strahan company.
Before Eli.
Yes.
I didn't.
Dang, who was before Eli?
They lost. This would have been like 1990. It would have been 2000 maybe? 2001?
2000, I think. Maybe 2001. I can't recall.
Former Penn State Nittany Lion. Also played for the Panthers, Saints,
Jake Delhomme?
Giants, Raiders, or I said Giants, and Titans, and Colts.
Dang.
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins, Christian. That was the clue you needed. How old is Kerry Collins today, DJ?
Kerry Collins is 51.
55.
58.
53, no point awarded. This woman used to be a person in professional society. She is good friends with Charlie Sheen. And
Denise
then
Rachel
Richards?
Denise.
She is Rachel Denise. She is a former prostitute,
Oh.
or at least madam.
Bree.
No. Happy birthday, Heidi Fleiss. The most famous
Okay, yeah.
And
pimp ever.
she's a pimp?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was the madam.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't like the term pimp.
Oh, okay.
Find it offensive.
All right.
60 years old. This guy's a Hall of Fame football player, cornerback and safety. Played at
Charles
Oregon
Woodson.
and his entire career for the Cowboys. 52 interceptions.
Cowboys.
52 interceptions.
Rod Woodson?
That's insane.
Dan
849 punt return yards, 2,246 kickoff return yards, and he played in 10 Pro Bowls. I'm talking, of course, about
He played for the Cowboys
the
on
great Mel Renfro, 84 years old.
yeah.
We'll look him up. He's a badass.
Is he related to Hunter Renfro?
Maybe.
Is he black or white?
It don't matter if he's black or white. Cracker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I bet they are related.
This guy is
They
a
have to be. They're both white.
former. I don't think he's much of a quarterback now. He was probably. I won't call him a bust, but he's definitely overdrafted.
Marcus
Ron Lee.
Russell.
Those both bust.
Good guess.
Okay.
Danica Wallace.
No, he was a FCS quarterback.
Trey Lance.
No, but you're at the right school.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Very good. By
He
the way,
had a few good years.
By the way, Trey Lance is going to start for the Chargers. They are resting Justin Herbert in the finale because the Chargers can't help themselves.
Yep.
Not can't help themselves from resting him. Can't help themselves in the playoff picture. Christian, how old is Mr. Wentz today? He once Wentz a quarterback who started for a team. Now he's just a bench guy.
Yeah.
And luckily he got hurt, so the Eagles could win the Super Bowl a few years ago.
Yes. Carson Wentz is, 32?
32? No.
38.
No.
36.
No. 33. Christian again. And last but not least, the most famous man celebrating a birthday today. And that's saying something because it's LeBron James' birthday.
Yeah.
I would argue he's the most famous man.
Sports?
Sports. Individual sports.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. More famous than LeBron?
I'll accept
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm talking by
Ooh,
a
that's
hair.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's close. Yeah,
Ooh.
Is Tiger the number 2 of all time, too? Or is he number 1?
Of what?
Well, many people would say one.
He won.
I say one, too.
Who would Jack Nicklaus?
I would say one.
Wes says Nicholas. Wes is strictly a numbers guy.
This is like Bob Cousy versus, or Bill Russell versus LeBron, or,
I think Tiger's it. Tiger's
a GOAT. It's over anyway. Go ahead and guess.
59.
No.
60.
No.
No, he's 50.
50.
Yeah, bad news for the Champions Tour, guys. He's coming to wipe all you dudes out if he can walk.
Kind of key.
Yeah. Christian, good job. That means John's the winner. So, yeah, I don't know what his health status is, but if he could play in the Champions, imagine him playing in the Simmons tournament. How much fun would that be?
It'd be packed.
Yes, Trey. Sorry, the Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be quiet if he was out there practicing?
Depends if his caddy's Steve Williams, because I would, because Steve would beat your ass.
How fun was that when he walked up?
It was awesome.
It's in our year in review.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
I got into it with a caddy at the Simmons Bank Championship a couple of years ago, but then we made amends this year. It was nice moment.
Who was that? Ken Duke that set that up?
Yeah, I'm gonna get with that guy this next year, and we're gonna have a beer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy him a beer. All right, 10:22. Let's do a quick entertainment report. I only have a couple stories, and they're both related to the same thing. And there's an interesting little sidebar to this.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
We had sad news from the world of entertainment this week, boys. Brigitte Bardot, dead. I didn't know she was still alive. Do you know who Brigitte Bardot is?
I'm some person who sings this song.
No, this is Billy Joel.
French actress.
Very attractive. She was a pinup girl, you might say, back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Very
She
lovely
had
woman.
Would I know her?
We'll get to that.
Very bad views.
She did have some bad views, but she was very pretty on the outside.
Brigitte
Bardot. Brigitte. B-A-R. Brigitte.
Brigitte Bardot.
Brigitte.
Bardot. B-A-R-D-O-T. Anyway, Chapel Roan apparently was a fan, previously referenced her in the lyrics of her song Red Wine Supernova. But after giving her a bit of a tribute after she died at the age of 91 on the 28th, a couple days ago, in the song, she found out about some of Bardot's less popular opinions. And she came back and said, oops, basically. I did not know all that insane blank Miss Bardot stood for. Obviously. I do not condone this, she shared in her latest post. The French actress thought such things as, well, we'll get to it. She married in 1992, and maybe she just had a bad man in her life. Bernard Diormale, or Mal, a controversial figure in French politics who was convicted, I didn't know he could be convicted of this, of racism and inciting racial hatred at least 6 times, according to the AP. She also criticized the Me Too movement, calling it hypocritical, ridiculous, and uninteresting. Uninteresting, such a French word. It sounds like something in French. It's so uninteresting. Earlier this year, she launched the Midwest Princess Project, which aims to uplift trans youth and LGBTQ plus communities through action, care, and connection. That's not unpopular, I'm sure. But yeah, she had some iffy thoughts. So why am I playing this song, you might wonder? Because she gets a mention in this song. But that's not the only reason. Now that she's dead, there are 3 people that are still alive who are mentioned in this song. 3. Which is pretty crazy. There were 59 people mentioned in this song, and 56 have died now.
Wow.
The 3 that remain, Bob Dylan, Chubby Checker.
Chubby's still alive.
And Bernie Getz. Do you know who Bernie Getz is?
No.
I don't.
He was a vigilante killer. He was attacked by some teens on a train. They brought screwdrivers to the party, and he brought a gun. Guess who won?
Yeah.
But he also went to jail.
You don't bring a screwdriver
to a gunfight. You just don't, Chris. Or a knife fight, for that matter.
I never knew the song was about naming off 56 different people.
This is not just about that. It's 59. But it's about history.
Historical.
For years. For decades and decades of history.
Okay.
And there's a whole backstory on how Billy Joel came up with it. And apparently there's another band. I just threw the story away. But
Fall Out Boy.
What?
Fall Out Boy.
That did an update on it?
It's awful.
Okay. It's terrible. He said this?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Have we heard it on the air?
I don't think so.
I love this song. I actually used to know this song word for word. You guys ever play this one, Susan?
It's a lot whenever
It
they
is a
ask
lot.
for it. You're like, and I'm reading it. I have to read. I didn't memorize this one, so.
It's hard. 23 is when Fall Out Boy's version came out.
It's bad.
He says, this is Billy Joel, in an 89 interview with a Northeastern University, I guess professor, I don't know. He said the song was written as he was turning 40, and it was the history teacher in me coming out. So when I was a kid, we didn't have a television, so I read a lot. I became a history nut. I wanted to be a history teacher. I always wanted to know what happened to get us to where we are. So that was the impetus for the story and the song. He also said he didn't really like the music in it, but that's another story for another day.
Like the instrument?
Yeah, he said it was pretty grating overall.
Was she more controversial with her statements than Bryce? What's his name again? UFC guy?
Bryce Mitchell? I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that, but she did marry like a neo-Nazi, so that's kind of...
Yeah, he was not very popular.
Yeah.
Did you know that you could be convicted of racism in France? Didn't know that was a thing.
Be a lot of people in trouble in America if that happened.
There ain't no doubt about that. We are going to get our top 10 list on the other side, get back to our year in review. Susan, we will dismiss you so you can go rest up for the big party tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Happy New Year. We will
Thank
see
you.
you soon and a whole bunch at Oaklawn these coming days.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank y'all.
As we head in, I'm going to tell you about Jones & Son. Once again, if you're looking for maybe some, I don't know, New Year's Eve gifts, they got you covered. All right, they got some of the best, I'm lying, they got the best jewelry in town, and they got the best brands in business as well. So I'm talking Vahan, Michael M., Veragio, they got them all. And if you're going to buy jewelry like that, it's going to cost you. You might as well spend the best price. How do you spend the best price, DJ? You might ask. Well, they got a best price match guarantee over there at Jones & Son. And when it comes to those rocks, those diamonds, they got the best quality rock at a fraction of the price. Usually when you hear that, you're like, what's wrong with the rock? Nothing. They're a direct diamond importer, which means they don't have to worry about the competition. They only worry about their clients. They only worry about their customers, and it's been the same repeat customers for over 35 years, also in the same location. All signs indicate that they're doing business the right way, taking care of their people. Great financing options as well. Looking for a last-minute ring-in the new year gift? Jones & Son at 11121 Rodney Parham Road is your place to be.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
This is Sports Center.
Arkansas basketball took care of business, finishing out the non-conference slate by beating James Madison 103-74. The Razorbacks shot 55% from the floor and 54% from three with 15 makes on the night. They got a huge performance out of freshman Malik Thomas as he had a career-high 28 points on 8 of 16 from the floor and 6 of 10 from three. After the game, Coach John Calipari talked about the mini slump he was in before this game.
His practices since he came back, he was back to being aggressive and taking plays, and I told him, I'm going to let you make plays. You just can't go crazy 25 times. But there could be a couple times a half, and I want you to play. And then I've just been on him about his shooting. He's trying to beg the ball in. You can't just shoot it. If it goes, it goes.
Against Tennessee at home, James Madison will face Arkansas tonight by hosting Arkansas Tech at 7. That game can be streamed on ESPN+. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Happy New Year from the friendly folks at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, where you're always greeted by a real person and receiving amazing service. Kick off the year with our New Year auto loan special. Enjoy no payments for 90 days, an ultra-low 2.026% interest rate, and up to 84 months financing. Offer valid on 2024, 25, and 26 models for new and used vehicles or refinance and save. Apply securely today at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, proudly serving 15 counties across Central Arkansas.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights. We can reawaken any space to make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and on slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Michael Ludwig in Greenbrier, Todd Matthews in Benton, or Paul Griffin in Monticello today.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The Kubota L Series is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance meshed attachments. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $3,500. Now through December 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or online at rivervalleytractor.com.
You're back in the zone. You want to get into the show but too busy to call? Message us on our live fan feedback or text us on our text line at 501-661-1037.
All right, everybody, welcome on in back here to the zone as we're getting closer and closer to wrapping up this show. Once again, I want to tell you about people who are trying to take care of you, and that's my crew over there at LeVar Law. Alan and his crew, over 20 years of experience, $58 million in settlements to their clients. So if you're looking for a personal injury attorney, look no further than Alan LeVar and his crew. Once again, doesn't matter if it's a car accident, truck accident, motorcycle, bicycle, unicycle, as I've said before, dog bite, they got you covered. And the thing about it is there's already enough on your plate of trying to get what you're owed, okay? And sometimes you don't know what direction to head down. That's where they step in. They take that all off the plate for you, and they hold the other people accountable so you can get what you need, all right? So once again, if you find yourself in a situation and you need to, I guess, see exactly what location works best for you, they got multiple ones all across the state. All you have to do is head to LeVarLaw.com.
It's Top 10 Tuesday in the Zone, highlighting a different Top 10 list each week. Presented by the #1 gym, 10 Fitness. With 13 locations, they offer affordable, high-quality gyms with expert trainers. Join today, 10 Fitness. Your best life starts here.
Sure does. All right, here we go. Christian, don't get defensive, but here we go. This list includes the following. These are the top 10 storylines plus a few more on sports things that happened this year. Number 10 on the list, I didn't write it, it just says it. Oklahoma City launched the next NBA dynasty. Oh. We don't want to jinx your organization, Christian, but you got to be excited
We're
about.
We're struggling these recent few weeks.
Oh, calm down.
We're tough. We're like only 26-5.
Shea and a seemingly endless parade of brilliant young players leaped out to a 26-3 start to the new season. That's the best in NBA history and puts the team on track to break the all-time wins record, too. But they've slowed down a bit since. But I think they're going to be fine. Number 9, the end of the Chiefs. So one dynasty begins, another ends.
That works.
Or is it over? Or do they just need a few tweaks where they way off?
How many have they won?
Too many.
3?
Sounds right.
3 or 2?
You have to have 3 to be a dynasty, right?
Did they have 3 in a row?
No, I don't think so.
No, they won back-to-back, and then they lost to the Eagles, right? Didn't they win 2 in a row? Am I crazy?
Yeah, they went back-to-back. They were trying to win 3 in a row. The first
You're
ever.
right.
Wait, not first ever.
Did they win before that and then lose?
Yes.
Okay, so
they
they've
won 3. Sadly, we can't remember.
Like the
anyway.
Spurs are a dynasty, and they never won back-to-back.
Number 8 on the list, the Alcaraz Sinner battles. Oh, my gosh. We get this for a while because they're both just youngsters, and they're so freaking good. Sinner beat Alcaraz at Wimbledon, but Alcaraz got him back at the U.S. Open in September. They're just ridiculous. Best was the French Open, a 5-set with 3 tiebreakers, 5 hours and 29 minutes, and Alcaraz won. Pretty awesome.
Wimbledon's the one, right?
Yes.
It's the Masters of tennis.
I'd say the French is second.
Yeah.
For me.
U.S. is probably third.
Yep. Australia the fourth. Yeah.
I like Australia a lot, though.
Yeah, it's fun.
If I can stay up on it.
They have a story. They have Trump again on here. He was involved in some ways. Yeah. He scheduled a UFC event at the White House lawn. He signed an executive order to keep men out of women's sports.
Okay.
And he got FIFA to give him a FIFA Peace Prize at the World Cup draw. Nobody promotes Trump like Trump. I give him credit. You know, you talk about the ultimate look at me guy. Anyway, this one says college football got even crazier. That was a big storyline. Bill Belichick, Sharon Moore, The Notre Dame being left out of the college football playoff thing, and then there's all the great football action we actually got to. Lane Kiffin's deal. I mean, there were a lot of wild stories. Number 5, the streaming wars took over, not just for college, but for all sports. And you have to have like 5 streaming services to get every NFL game. And then, of course, the whole ESPN plus, what was it called? Premium?
Premium.
YouTube.
YouTube TV
debacle.
fight, yeah. Number 4 on this list is the Doncic trade.
Doncic, yeah.
That was a big one we were talking about. Number 3, the WNBA continued to soar as labor tumult tore at the seams. Yeah, y'all keep arguing over the amount of money you're making and see how that goes. Good luck. Number 2, gambling scandals. Got worse. NBA point shaving scandal. Two Cleveland Guardians pitchers purposely throwing pitches that help gamblers. It's just going to get worse, right?
Yeah.
Depends on how bad they make these punishments.
It's probably happening in every sport, too.
And then this says the best World Series ever. I will say that was an incredible World Series.
Okay.
The Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Absolutely phenomenal. And the Americans won over the Canadians. Because there's no international flavor at all outside of that. Just kidding. It was really the Japanese World Series, wasn't it?
Thanks, Japan.
A couple sidebars here. Rory McIlroy became the 6th golfer in April to win a career Grand Slam. It took him 11 years, 38 majors to get there. But that was a big story. Yamamoto letting it rip in the World Series is a side story to a story we just mentioned. Scotty Scheffler, ridiculous performance again. He is just incredible. Ken Griffey Jr. being exposed as a guy who deals in exposures. He is a professional sports photographer.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently a darn good one. Got a great photo at the Masters this year.
I believe Randy Johnson is as well, so a couple former Mariners.
And J.J. Spawn. The night before winning the U.S. Open, he was up at 3 a.m. caring for his sick toddler. Where's your significant other? Just saying.
Yeah.
It all worked out okay.
What year was Scotty Scheffler when he got arrested before his round?
Last
2 years ago?
Maybe 2 years.
Yeah, 24.
That was 2 years ago?
24
well,
or 23.
Would be last year.
Yeah.
Technically. For now.
Yep. Other stories, February, Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl. New Orleans, any other sports stories in our general news stuff? I don't think so. That was it. Who won the... Oh, we already know. Okay, we know who won the 3 major sports. We already talked about it here.
Yeah.
Who won the NHL last year, Christian?
Is it the Florida Panthers?
You could say anything right now. I have no idea. You could say the Calgary Stampede, which is a Canadian football team, and I would probably go with it. I have no idea. I really don't. It's sad. We don't follow it. Although I did see DJ on his podcast talking about hockey the other day, giving gambling advice.
It was
I'm
the
like,
Florida Panthers.
You need to stay in your lane.
Hockey?
Bud. You guys mentioned hockey the other day.
Oh,
as part of a parlay. And I was like,
in a parlay?
Please.
Yeah.
You guys know as much about hockey as I know about splitting
you know
atoms.
What else we threw in there?
Microbiology.
We also threw darts in there.
Yeah, you got your darts. You guys are goobs. It's hilarious.
I follow it very casually. Unless the Blues are good.
Say none at all. Yes.
Late nights up watching dart tournaments.
We have one more break.
One more.
Okay. Let's. I'll tell you, we'll just take it, and then we'll get as far as we can get on the rewind. You want to do Once on Tap again real quick before we hit the break?
Let's do it.
Okay. I put myself on the spot. That's a weird thing to do. Shouldn't do that.
What's on Tap, highlighting the biggest sporting events each day, is brought to you by Flyway Brewing, with locations in Argenta, Memphis, and Fayetteville.
And Little
For
Rock.
more info, go to flywaybrewing.com. Fresh beer starts there. Follow the migration.
All right, in college football today, there are 3 bowl games. Louisiana Tech and Coastal Carolina will get it started here in about 20 minutes. In the Independence Bowl, Tennessee and Illinois will play at 4:30 in the Music City Bowl. And 16th-ranked USC will take on TCU at 8 o'clock in the Alamo Bowl. All 3 of those games can be seen on ESPN. The Tennessee and Illinois game will be on Buzz 2, while the USC and TCU game will also be on Buzz 2. We are not carrying Coastal and Louisiana Tech, I guess. And then in college basketball, we got Arkansas State hosting Arkansas Tech at 7 o'clock on ESPN+. And that is about it for sports today.
As we head in, let me tell you about my friends at Guadney Chevrolet. I'm headed out there after the show to check in on my friends over there. It is a lovely, clear sky kind of day to go over there and find yourself your next new vehicle. And if you look around and think, gee, I really didn't get what I wanted for Christmas. Get yourself something, okay? Unwrap some savings on a Silverado truck. Yes, you can get up to 22% off in-stock 2025 Silverado 1500s. I don't know if this is in some way in honor of Pat Bradley for the 22 or maybe a old Taylor Swift song, but it is a heck of a lot of savings, that's for sure. Thousands back in your pocket on a truck that's built to haul and tow and take on anything that Arkansas roads or roads anywhere throw at it. These are some of the strongest Silverado savings of the year happening right now at Gwatney Chevrolet. They want you to end the year right. Also, if you need a pre-owned vehicle of any sort, they have sales tax paid on pre-owned inventory for even bigger upfront savings, and they'll give you a year of free maintenance. That includes oil changes, diagnostics. That's on every pre-owned vehicle on the lot. Only at Gwatney Chevrolet. Go see our friends, TP White Drive. It's the James Street exit. Pop off, get in, and get a deal. Also, you can go to their website to see all the vehicles they have to offer at GwatneyChevrolet.com. Let me tell you about my friends at Gwatney Chevrolet. Let me tell you what's easy. Let me tell you what's going to make you feel thankful over the holiday season. Go to Gwatney Chevrolet. That is the James Street exit in Jacksonville. And if you are looking for a truck, oh, yeah, baby. We were actually talking about this last night. Somebody's like, I need to get a truck. I've always wanted a truck. I'm like, you should go get a truck. If you want a truck, go buy a truck. Pretty simple. You can afford it. And they're going to offer you 22% off in-stock 2025 Silverado 1500s at Gwatney Chevrolet right now. Time to save big. Thousands back in your pocket on a truck that is built to haul and tow and take anything that you need to do. And some of the strongest savings of the year. So it's right around this Christmas holiday, folks. And you can go home to your significant other and be like, honey, I couldn't help it. I did us all a favor by buying myself a new truck for Christmas. It's such a good deal. And when you tell them all about it, they're going to understand. They also have good deals on pre-owned vehicles, including a year of free maintenance. That includes your oil changes and diagnostics on pre-owned vehicles, every single one of them on the lot. And you can take advantage of sales tax paid on pre-owned inventory for an even bigger upfront savings. There's so many reasons to go to Gwatney Chevrolet, even over the holidays, folks. So I know you're busy. I know you're running and gunning. I know you're getting those last-minute gift ideas handled. But, man, you ain't going to do any better than going to Gwatney Chevrolet.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. For 55 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility supplies, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. Ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at SigmaSupply.com. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600 and ask for the Buzz discount now because it's there. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply, that is now part of Brady Plus, you've got low-grade product, man.
This is Justin Acri. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Looking for your next ride? Come on down to Hubbard Power Sports, your local, family-owned Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. We've got the latest and greatest Can-Am ATVs, side-by-sides, and spiders to power your weekend fun. And right now, get up to $3,500 off in rebates, plus in-store discounts, or financing as low as 0.99% on select models. Whether you're hitting the trails, working the land, or cruising in style, we've got what you never even knew you needed. On the road, on the water, or in the trails, we've got the ride for you.
You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
It's the wrong clip for sure.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
Well, we got some variety of sports. It's all in the Diggs family right now. We got big news out of the Diggs family. Trevin Diggs, who plays defensive back or did for the Dallas Cowboys, has been released. But he's having a better day than his brother, Stephon, who plays for the Bills, or at least was. He has been arrested and charged with strangulation. This happened a few days ago. Apparently, it's just hit the news, and apparently his future with the Bills for at least this year with the Patriots now is up for grabs. Sorry, I forgot that he moved. So I don't know what the deal is, but he has been charged. I don't know all the deets. I don't know who he is alleged to have strangled. But apparently he's not very good at it because I'm assuming the person's alive or he would have been charged with attempted murder or murder. Anyway, felony charge of strangulation, a misdemeanor charge of assault from an alleged incident on December 2nd. So don't know what's going on. Apparently they've been investigating, but he's in trouble, and so are the Patriots. That is not the Patriot way.
That is not the Patriot way. Let's stay with sports, but switch gears for sure.
Yes.
Once again,
that's an awkward segue to leave for you. I'm sorry. I should have started with that one and then gone into it.
You know what I mean? But speaking of that, that will be a big impact on the Patriots if he's not back, and maybe impact you when it comes to what you want to wager on. Our friends over there at Oaklawn with Oaklawn Sports Betting App is the spot to be when it comes to playing the game within the game. Now, if wagering is not for you, it's fine. Oaklawn offers so much more. Okay, the entertainment nonstop, and the food can't beat it. 2 restaurants that are just some of the best in Arkansas. Also, too, a live tables when it comes to gambling. That's right, 3-card poker. They got blackjack. They got the roulette table. They got it all over there, okay? So go hang out, have a good time in a smoke-free environment. And you just heard Susan. It's going to be a spot to be for New Year's as well. Hang out, want to ring in the new year, party, and have all that fun stuff. The cool thing about it is you have to have a plan in place. I know they do offer up places to stay, but as you heard Justin say earlier, rooms looked a little booked, that is. So you may have to get an Uber. You may have to get a Lyft, and make sure that you get to somewhere safe. Have a plan in place. We got a message from our friends at the Arkansas State Police making sure that you don't drive drunk out there. We got a drive sober, get pulled over campaign, and it's not to ruin your day. It's going to be more about making sure that you make smart decisions, and they want to make sure that you ring in the new year the right way, not behind bars, or even worse, impacting someone's life in a very bad way. So please have a plan in place. Think before you drink.
Point of correction from earlier today, Mel Renfro, not related to Hunter.
Dang.
Also not white.
He's not white? That's the giveaway.
Yes, Wes Moore made sure to correct us on that one. He's like, guys, come on, get it together. What are you doing? All right, thanks, Wes. Appreciate your contributions. Let's get to the year in review. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hello, Satan. Kelsey Plum, occasionally irritable, but only when appropriate. This has been a theme. This should have been in the storyline. More so than the complaints about how much money they're getting. It's become a thing. They complain about the officiating at a very high level. And I think we can all agree they could use a tweak or two.
Also, though, and I'm going to get fined for saying this, but, I drive more than anyone in the league. So to shoot 6 free throws is absurd. And I got scratches on my face, I got scratches on my body, and these guards on the other team get these ticky-tack fouls, and I'm sick of it. I get fouled like that every possession. The kid gets fouled like that in the post all the time, and they don't call it, and I don't know what else to do. It's really frustrating. I'm like, I feel, there's multiple shots at the end of the game, either into the third, into the fourth, where they're just coming and swinging, and they just don't call anything. And I don't understand how that's 6 free throws, playing 40 minutes, touching the paint almost every play is absurd. It's absurd. And so I'm saying, I'll get fined for that, and that's fine, but, and I needed to make more shots, late game, but, they're fouling the out of me every single play. So I'm very frustrated with that, and I'm sick of it. I don't know what I need to do. I talk to the refs nice. I pray before the game. I'm over it.
She was, in fact, fined 1 game's salary, $16.50. So best of luck to her in the future. I hope that didn't hurt her bottom line. All right, one of the best moments of the year, especially for Razorback fans, was in Omaha. They did not win the College World Series. They did get ousted by LSU, which doubly hurt. But they did have a piece of history made with a no-hitter and nearly a perfect game. But, boy, what a performance. Amazing.
1 out away from something that's much bigger than a win in Omaha. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out swinging. Gage Wood no hits him, and the Hogs win it 3-0. the greatest game ever pitched at the University of Arkansas. Here in downtown Omaha, Gage Wood throws a no-hitter and completes the game with 19 strikeouts, his last 5. They're coming out to mob Gage Wood, who pitched the game of his life.
That was fun.
It was fun.
I enjoyed that.
Big time.
Yeah. I remember where I was.
That was the highlight of the year?
Maybe. For baseball. For
Arkansas?
Arkansas sports.
Arkansas sports?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think too long into it.
Yeah, it has to be. I'm trying to think who else. Brie Ellis had some good moments.
I mean, on that stage, you can't beat it.
The Players of the Year with Bree.
Yeah, we got 4 of them. Jordan Anthony and our golfer.
Oh,
forget it. Not going to happen.
I can't find it. Her name is.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, it was a great year. And when Phil said that, I'm sure he meant a bigger than a win in Omaha, like for a game, not for like winning the World Series. I'm sure they would have traded the no-no for a World Series victory, probably. But anyway, Wes, before we get back, we'll just wrap up what we can later. But what are you guys doing today? We didn't get much time yesterday. Also, you want to ask Wes our question of the day today, so we can disagree with him again?
What? The one from yesterday or today?
No, for today.
Our one today is Arkansas, or what will Arkansas basketball's record be in conference play? Your options: 12-6 or better, 12-6 or better, 11-7, 10-8, 9-9 or worse.
I went through the schedule last night after the game, and my prediction was 12-6.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I think I said 11-7. It's a good league.
I'll go 11-7.
Is there a
That's
team
safe.
we lose to twice, or one we just can't beat?
So no. You got Missouri, LSU, and
Do we have Alabama twice?
Is there Alabama
maybe
twice?
home and home with Alabama? Maybe.
I don't remember. I have to
can't
look at the
remember.
schedule again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know Missouri and LSU for a fact.
Speaking of, this Saturday, we have our first postgame show after the Tennessee game.
Yeah, the Bet Saracen, Arkansas Razorbacks basketball postgame show live at Walk-Ons. We'll be doing all the shows at Walk-Ons, so come out and see us. We'll be on the patio with heaters out there, speakers, so you can listen to us, get involved with the show, and 2 o'clock tip for Tennessee, SEC opener.
That's the one over here, West Little Rock, off Chenal.
Yeah.
That's a great spot.
It is a great spot.
Really
We
cool
have so
patio,
much fun
too.
there.
Yeah.
What time's our tip? It's midday?
2 o'clock.
Yeah. 53 degrees for the hike. It's be fine out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Be nice.
No, they have these nice heaters out there,
Yeah.
so we're planning on doing all the shows out there.
What are y'all doing today?
Coming up, we got Kevin Bohannon, hogsports.com, touch on the portal, the new NIL collective agreement that Arkansas is getting into. We'll also
What is the deal on that?
The link?
Yeah, I thought it was funny. It's an above the it's a legal way of doing above the cap NIL. Well, that's good. Go ahead and establish it, and so that when maybe there's ever rules in the NCAA, you already have this thing up and going that goes with the rules. But you got to go outside the rules too.
Is this Hunter's way of getting in that lane that he was talking about other schools getting into?
No.
Okay.
Because this is legal.
Is this a chance for them to pay a little bit extra in tax money, which is good for the state? Just kidding.
I was thinking about
they
this.
will be taxed on this money, actually.
Your UCA Bears are going to jump into it in July for the first time, and I don't know what they're going to be paying $4 or $5 million to their athletes. Think about that. $4 million.
They're not going to be paying
the
$4 million.
taxes they won't have to pay on $4 million. That's
Sounds
got to be
nice.
welcome for the UCA athletic department.
No, it isn't. It's the
They're
student
scrapping
athletes
for every penny.
Wes, the student athletes don't have to pay it. You understand
But
that?
the university doesn't either.
I don't
That's
care.
the point.
I don't care.
No, that's the point. You're missing the point.
No, the point is the student athletes are not paying their share
The point
of the
of
taxes.
the bill is to help these athletic departments so they don't have to pay the taxes on their employees.
But the student athletes are not paying taxes
Correct.
either.
That's part of it also.
Okay, well, that's the part that I'm irritated about. I don't care what happens with the schools. There's all sorts of academic tax exemptions across the board. That's fine. I don't care about that. The student athletes who are making millions of dollars to play a sport.
And how many are making millions of dollars? You throw, I mean, in the state of Arkansas.
Okay.
One, two, maybe.
Okay, the athlete's making $300,000 more than all of what we make. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't have to just say $1 million. You can cap that off $250,000, which is still a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I don't think they deserve an
skin off my
exemption.
back or your back or his back.
Wes, again, I will reiterate,
It could
if
be
you only worried about things that affected you, you wouldn't be worried about much of anything. But there's a lot
That's
of
a good
things
way
in this
of going in life.
No,
I don't
it isn't.
worry
There's
about a whole lot.
Well, there's a lot of things in this world that do matter, and
that doesn't.
It's good for our state.
It is good for the state. It's good for the football program.
It's good for the state for
Need
taxes
the
to be
program
paid.
to start winning.
Okay, well then you quit paying your taxes too and see how that goes for you. I don't know why punk kids who come in here and make a giant check
First
for
of all,
1 year before they go somewhere else to play.
Our state taxes are as low as they come. They're not that big of a deal. No one's hurting because of state taxes.
You don't think it's a significant amount of money?
You got to be careful because there's people listening that dollar does matter. All right, so I think when it comes to
when you compare us to other states, the state tax in Arkansas is very little.
Well, I'm just talking about people who live here who struggle with every penny that they can scrap. It matters to them, even if it's little or compared to other states. The thing is, Wes, we're not saying that other states don't have state tax. We agree with it. We just don't get why a select group of kids get exempt. Why not the whole state? I think that's the thing, and that's what she pushed moving forward. Is like just get rid of state tax in a whole. And so
that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And when they do, I will fully support the kids not paying taxes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
We also have coming up at 3:30 Brian Edwards trying to win us some money. Maybe you can listen in and get a free bet and make some money, and you'll feel a little bit better about things.
Yeah.
And also at 2 o'clock we have Coach Z. How could I forget? Going to really recap last night's victory and look ahead to Tennessee.
Ask him how much he paid in state taxes last
Who
year.
do you have winning these 4 games?
I like Texas Tech to beat Oregon. I like them outright.
You do?
Yes.
We're on the other side of that one.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Go figure. You want to argue about that too?
Schedule.
I mean, you can make a case for Tech for sure. I just think, I think Oregon's played a better schedule, and I think it'll be a good game.
They played one really good team, and Indiana shut them down. I think Texas Tech, that front seven's one of the best in football, and they're going to shut them down.
Okay.
Texas Tech's been winning by double digits against everybody.
They are the
except
best
when they played their backup quarterback and lost in the last seconds at Arizona State.
They're the best cover team in the country.
More than Ohio State?
They've covered more games. They've only not covered in one game.
Okay.
Also, I like Georgia to beat Ole Miss.
We do too.
Okay.
We like all the favorites
Indiana.
except I guess we like all the favorites.
I'm up on the Ohio State. I'm kind of I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Coach Conque said today, I think they will win by 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think they're going to smoke them too. Although Miami's front does give me a little bit of
Front
concern.
seven.
They got a good
so
front.
good.
Yeah. It's good defense.
They got a really good front.
I think that could be a real. I think there's some lower scoring games in these. I haven't looked at the over under totals. I need to look at that today. We're going to talk a little bit about the 4 games too today.
That wouldn't shock me. Okay, well there you go. You've heard all the right answers. Listen in for the wrong ones. Coming up next. I will agree with you on one thing. It doesn't affect me either at the end of the day, but doesn't mean I can't be pissed off about it. I sit here and complain about stuff that doesn't affect me every single day. I'm going to listen to your show. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll listen to your show today, and I'll make a note of everything that doesn't individually directly affect you that you disagree with or complain about on your show today.
And I got a weird feeling that you actually will sit down and take a note.
I have nothing else to do.
You won't need a pen. I don't complain a lot.
Well, Josh is here. He'll make up for it. Don't worry about it.
Founded by the dynamic music duo Cliff and Susan Prowse. Big Red Dog Production.